Yeah. Hello. Good evening, guys. Alrighty, hold on. Let me get have the ads played? I think they did. Alright, great. Great. How's everything? Audio-wise and stuff? I was kind of playing around with my audio and things, so I'm not sure if it's okay. Hello, Guitar Sniper Kevin, thank you so much. We're also live on TikTok, YouTube today. Although primarily I'm still on Twitch. Okay. Hi guys. Hello. So, I am trying out this whole like how to say it, like streaming on TikTok thing, and I don't know how I feel about it right now, but maybe with enough time I'll get a bit more comfortable with it. So you guys can technically watch me there too. Hi Keiru! Oh my gosh! I remember you! Hold on, you're that pretty girl from Divi's stream, right? I think I followed you on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, I love your hair. I have always wanted... I'm also an Asian with very like pitch black hair, and I've always wanted to go blonde, but I haven't been brave enough to do it. Do you have any advice for me? Thank you so much for coming by though. I hope that you're having a good day today. How's your Thursdays, guys? Today I went for pore reduction laser actually. So my face feels a bit stiff, and I'm sorry if I articulate a bit weirdly, because I just got zapped on my face many times today. Anyhow, oh, okay, let's do this one then. I don't really wear this short hair very much. Maintenance is too expensive. It's like $400. It must be because of the bleaching, is it? Yeah, oh man. I want to at least try it once in my life though. I did buy a blonde wig, but I haven't tried it. I don't know how it's gonna look on me, but I intend to try it eventually, you know? just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay guys, so today before we start our stream, I also have to censor my boobs. So if you guys have any like pictures or anything that you want to recommend to censor for the day, because look, I got this model done way before things got a little bit more sensitive with like what you can show on stream. So this booba railing is not doing us any favors, especially when I edit my shorts and stuff. So I need to censor it. But what should we censor it with? That's the question. We are going to be dating some yanderes today, which I'm quite excited for. Because I've played yandere dating sims, but most of them were more, not so much dating sim and more like visual novel, where it's two characters that we are observing as a third person, or we are like taking charge of one person's point of view, but it's more of like not us, you know what I mean? What's your favorite Otome love interest? Right now it's Xavier from Love and Deep Space. Caleb's pretty good too. Xavier and Caleb are my top two for Love and Deep Space. That one's my main Otome right now. But my very first one has a very special place in my heart. I think, I'm not sure if you guys have played the Shall We Date series of games. It's kind of an old series. And my very first Otome was Ninja Love. Shall We Date Ninja Love? And one of the guys there, Saizo and Gomon, were my first two love interests. I played it. Really? Oh my god. It's so rare to come across someone who knows about Shall We Date Ninja Love. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think today I'm gonna use this watermelon. This is the Suika game watermelon. Since we didn't get any specific suggestions, I'm just gonna put this to censor my boobs. You played it! Oh my gosh, fellow Tommy girly! We are really from another era if you've played like Voltage and Shall We Date games. It's so different from what they have now. Kent from Amnesia. Oh, Kent. Oh, I love Kent. Kent is great. His rat was really cute. Though I'm more of a Toma girl when it comes to Amnesia. Yeah, clearly something's wrong with me. And something's wrong with the guys we're about to date today too. So it's all gonna work out, I'm sure. 707. My main Mystic Messenger was Zen, not Zane. Zen. It's okay, I get it. It's rare to find someone who understands. I'm so glad you're here, Kiru. So, okay, before we start today's stream proper and I jump into the thing, I'm also going to go into the Kickstarter for the Knee Deep in Love Yandere Otome visual novel that we are about to experience tonight. So I'm gonna put it in the... Okay, I don't know if I can put it in TikTok chat because TikTok is a little more sensitive with this kind of thing. But I'm gonna pin it in Try the Demo and Back the Project. Here it is. So I'm gonna pin it on the purple app and on YouTube's. And how do I pin again? Okay, there we go. Found it. I found it. Here we go. So I'm gonna show you guys the trailer for the game we're about to play. And you can see if you want to stick around for that adventure, okay? Now for those on TikTok, you can let me know as well if I have any audio issues, because I realized that I haven't really been able to monitor like what's going on there. So if you're experiencing any viewing issues, just let me know, okay? Alright, let me go to the game screen for you guys. Couldn't capture... Oh, there it is. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm gonna show you the Knee Deep in Love trailer real quick. Okay, let me just adjust. Right. Get ready, chat.
Everything I have ever done has been for you.
Sorry for asking to meet on such short notice. I was on campus today and thought of you.
Yeah, the guys are super cute.
I'll always be there to watch over you.
So in this Otome game that we are about to experience, all the love interests are yanderes. So it's quite exciting if you ask me. It's exciting for me. I don't know about you. And we're live on YouTube, as you can see. Alright, so the demo is actually free to play. You can download it on their itch.io. Be cute, happy live A. You can download it on their itch.io and experience the game firsthand as well if you want. So I'm going to just open the file real quick. Let me look for it. I got so many things on my computer, man. Hold on. Let me extract it. Uh-oh. Some of me have forgotten to download it. Oh, I downloaded it. I forgot to extract it so that we can open it. Ah! That's a lot of items. What the hecky? Alright, let's just wait for this to finish. Okay, it's done. Alright, game. Alright, run. Are we ready, chat? I am kind of not ready, not gonna lie. Ah! Hey, where's my... There we go. I have to click. Okay. Melon on melon Ayo. Yeah. Alright, we've got some... Oh, thank you so much for the 66 months, Slaughter. Thank you. Hi, Sparkle Wolfie. Nice to see you. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got our taste of a little bit of blood already. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna change to my bedroom scene so you guys can just... Oh. Okay, what's going on with my main screen? Hold on. There we go. Okay. This way you guys can see the game and also me. Full screen. Oh, can you guys see when it's in full screen? Okay, yay! It worked. I'm gonna move myself up a little bit. Oh, whenever I click out, it doesn't see. Oh no, this is gonna be a little bit challenging. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. Alright. Sorry, I got too many windows here. Hi, Nolan! Nice to see you! RSC, hello! Nolan, no. What do you mean? Alright, so right now we're about to jump into Knee Deep in Love Yandere Dating Simulator. Alright, let's go! We're about to be dating Milo, this cutie pie over here who's our childhood friend in Yandere, Riley, if I'm not mistaken, and Anthony. So, let's see how the prologue goes. Wait, I literally clicked it. What the Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm having the issue of not being able to see my cursor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just adjust the screen capture on my OBS. Okay, then we can see. Alright. Oh, do we want like a super duper snatched chin or what? Should we get a super snatched chin? I feel like I generally have a softer kind of face like that. Blush is quite normal for me. Okay, let's go with this. I have round eyes. So in this game, you can technically play as a guy or girl, or like whatever you want. I think the pronouns are customizable, so it's not strictly an Otome per se. Let's see, front hair. Let's go with something cute. I kind of like that they have the customization, but I'm also not sure what it's for. Like, is our character gonna appear in some of the CGs, or is it gonna be just a sprite? We're gonna find out in a moment. Okay. I think the curly hair suits us, right? I'm trying to see, like... Oh, this looks nice. This looks like Hime. Alright. Oh, if I can wear my glasses on here today. Like that? Does that work? Okay. I'm gonna wear the glasses on Riley's route. Let's go. Alright, timetable. We are free every day. God, I wish I was free every day. Are you kidding? I wish this was my real schedule. If only, guys. Most of the time it's just work, and nighttime it's a stream. Oh, oops. They have a little typo here. Okay, I'm also, if we experience any like bugs or typos and stuff, point it out to me so I'll just feedback to the devs because this is still demo after all. Visual fundamental. Click on the blue slots to add a subject. Are we in university? Ooh. Okay, we got some different subjects. I think that the subjects we pick might bring us to who we visit or who we end up dating. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna select all the first options and see what that gives us. It's just gonna be a little easier for me. You don't want a man unless it's me. I don't want a man unless he would kill for me. That's what the full title is. Okay. Okay, dokie. Let's go with this. I'm just gonna select. Oh. I have a dream. Hold on, let me crop out this white bar there. Okay, better. I have a dream. I don't know who he is, but he's so gentle, cradling my face as he wipes the blood from my lip. Oh. Gentle? Blood from your lip? Girl, are you okay? He whispers, shh, and his smile is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's better this way. Now, no one will ever hurt you but me. Oh. And the terrifying part isn't the knife in his other hand. It's how safe I feel as he twists the blade inside. Whoa! It's from the get-go? I guess this is one of the games where we end up just like, the MC just passes away at the start. Is that what's gonna happen? Because what the heck? Okay.
Hey!
And then this super cute, like, pop art room appears. The juxtaposition is crazy. All right, who's saying hey to us?
Are you alright?
Milo! Oh my gosh, it's our babe! My head is splitting open. That's the first thing I feel. A dull, relentless ache throbbing behind my eyes. Fragments of a nightmare swirl in the fog. The scent of a copper, a distorted voice, and that awful bleeding red text. Oh, was that what was going on in our dream? A face swims into the view above me. Sharp, concerned red eyes, messy red hair. He's leaning over me, his brow furrowed.
Pretty nasty spill. I'll try to get up yet.
Oh, it's kind of soft. Hold on. Oh, that's like maximum volume already. Is there any way that... Okay, let me see if I can bump it. I don't think I can bump it up, chat. That is as... Oh no! Okay, let me try to make it slightly softer to see if we can hear him. He's very soft, chat. Even for me, he's very soft. Okay, I'm gonna bump up the volume all the way and we'll see. Let's see first. His voice is a steady anchor in my disorientation, but I can't place his name. It's right there, just out of reach.
Seriously,
Hi,
you're
Sassy.
starting to scare me. How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, can you hear him now, guys? Is he a bit louder? He is for me. I don't know about you. He holds up a hand, 3 fingers raised. 3, I'm pretty sure. I blink, trying to focus. Who are you and why are you happening? 4, no 5. Did I win?
Ding ding. Golden buzzer. Winning the Most Dramatic Person Alive award. What's your name?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, good. Not totally concussed. Just
Okay, glad to
incredibly
hear.
clumsy. Some things never change, huh you?
The way he says hi you. Eee. Milo. His name clicks into place just as he says mine. The barista, my childhood friend. The memories are still jumbled, but the feeling of safety is immediate.
You were just walking, then bam! Folded like a lawn chair. Give me a heart
no.
attack. What's the last thing you remember?
Did we just pass out in the middle of the cafe? I try to think, but all that comes back is the dream, the words. You look like an angel from heaven. Milo's eyebrows scrunch up, then his smile softens with sympathy. He offers a hand.
Come on, let's get you off the floor.
Thank you so much for the lyric, Relicat. Milo's grip on my hand is firm, his concern etched into his face. He doesn't let go once I'm standing. Ooh, handsome. Wow! I pull my hand back, the movement making the cafe sway a little.
Right, that's it. We're going to the clinic. No arguments.
He tries to gently steer me toward the main doors. I plant my feet.
I'm walking you to the clinic.
No. I can walk. There's only 10 minutes before your shift ends. And don't you have your own lectures?
Sarah!
He yells over his shoulder to the other barista who's been watching wide-eyed.
Cover for me? Family emergency.
Well, that was a bit loud. Hold on. Is everything...
My friend's fine. Probably. You gotta go.
He doesn't wait for an answer, already steering me toward the door with a hand on my back.
Shift's covered.
You can't just yell family emergency and ditch your job. Lectures?
Nah, canceled. Professor's sick. So, you're stuck with me.
I side-eye him. That was suspiciously convenient. Really? Which one?
All of them. Every single professor I have today came down with a sudden, tragic case of not wanting to teach. It's an epidemic.
I think you just don't want to go to class, Milo. You're a terrible liar.
And you're a terrible patient. So, we're even.
I'm not going to the clinic, Milo. Drop it. He studies my face, sees the stubborn set of my jaw, and finally sighs in defeat, running a hand through his already messy hair.
You are the most infuriating person I know.
Thank you.
Fine. I'll walk you to class then.
He crouches down to pick up my scattered books, his movements brisk but careful. As he hands them to me, he lets out a short, frustrated breath.
You're just like your mom, you know
What?
that? Stubborn as hell. She'd absolutely hate that you're refusing medical attention.
You can't just leverage my mom in this conversation. The comment, so sudden and specific, throws me off. It's a low blow, and he knows it. Wow, bringing my mom into this? That's a new low.
Are you honestly surprised?
I sigh, exasperated. No, I guess not. He sounds like an infuriating love interest, and I'm all here for it.
She texted me this morning, by the way.
Why is my
Told
mom
me,
texting
Make
him?
sure
What
you're
the
eating
heck?
something that isn't instant noodles.
Okay.
My mom told me
Okay.
to try not to burn the cafe down. See the difference in parental expectations?
He says it with a wry grin, taking the sting out of his earlier words. It's a classic Milo maneuver, pushing a boundary, then immediately smoothing it over with a joke. It's how he's always been. He sounds like a very manipulative person. I'm here for it! They're still texting you? I thought they'd given up on us as a lost cause.
Are you kidding? Our moms live for the weekly how our kids are failing adulthood updates.
Really?
Pretty sure they have a shared calendar tracking our poor life choices.
That would be a lot of effort on my mom's part. We reach the steps of my building. Milo shoves his hands into his pocket, looking up at it.
You good from here? Promise you're not gonna faceplant the second you're out of my sight?
I promise.
Yeah, well, next time you wipe out, I'm just gonna roll you there in a wheelbarrow.
A wheelbarrow.
See you later.
Where are you gonna get a wheelbarrow? He gives a lazy wave and turns to leave. I slide into a seat near the back of the hall, the chairs creaking under my weight. Professor Eleanor hasn't arrived yet, and the room buzzes with a low chatter of students. My head still throbs, a dull reminder of my crash landing in the cafe. Needing a distraction, I pull out my phone, thumb hovering over my social media app. My head's still a little foggy. What's my username again? A post from the username Brutal honestly is at the top of my feed. The pun makes me roll my eyes even as I click on it. These comments were something else. Brutal honesty. Hypothetically, if someone you cared about was being, I don't know, recklessly self-destructive and refused to let you help, what would you do? Asking for a friend. Who? No one. Forget I asked. Dude, that's not hypothetical. That's just Tuesday with you. That's not... Just that. Just worried. Sounds like you need to have a conversation. Sometimes I think the only way to keep her safe is just to lock her up. Obviously kidding, mostly. Why is he just live tweeting his thoughts like that? Lock up? That's taking it a bit far, no? Then I notice something off. Something that makes me have to blink twice. I blink again, trying to focus. The man at the front isn't Professor Eleanor. He's scribbling complex equations I haven't seen since high school. Astrophysics? A wave of hot embarrassment washes over me. Wrong building, wrong class, entirely wrong hemisphere of campus. Panic ignites in my chest. I have to get out. In my haste to stand, my backstrap catches on the chair leg. I yank it, stumbling forward and sending a chorus of squeaks and shuffles through the quiet room. Dozens of eyes turn to stare. My face burns as I mumble. Sorry, sorry. Ever had to do that in the cinema or the lecture hall? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing. I'm a mess of flustered energy, fumbling with my phone to pull up the campus map. I'm not looking where I'm going at all. I'm round a corner at a half jog, my eyes glued to... Ah, we know where this is going. And collide head-on with something solid, yet surprisingly soft.
Oof.
A clatter of what sounds like a metal pencil case hitting the floor. A sketchbook goes flying and its pages scatter along the linoleum. Oh! We both land in a heap. I'm sprawled half on top of him, my phone skittering away. Oh, spicy first meetup, my girl. Luckily, he's very good looking. Just my luck. Of course, this will happen to me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so late. I wasn't looking. I push myself up, my words dying in my throat as I finally see the person I've torpedoed. He's a boy with a cloud of messy, fluffy blonde hair and the weird, widest, most startled eyes I've ever seen, magnified slightly by a pair of crooked round glasses. This looks like a shoujo anime scene. Doesn't it, guys? I would love to see our MC just stumbling over somebody. Hi, Wiggle nice to see you. How are you this afternoon?
No, it's my fault. I was just standing here.
Standing here.
Not just standing. I was walking, but I should have.
Oh,
Are
so
you okay?
cute.
You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. He's talking a mile a minute, his own words tumbling over each other. He pushes his glasses back up his nose, and a look of pure horror dawns on his features as he registers the sea of paper around us.
No, the sketches.
He scrambles to his knees, his movement endearingly clumsy as he begins frantically gathering the loose pages. He's oddly protective of them, shielding them from view and trying to smooth out their corners with trembling fingers. Here, let me help you. I reach for a page near my knee, a beautifully drawn study of a tree, but he practically launches himself over the floor to get it first.
No, please, it's fine. I've got it. Really, they're just a mess. Total mess.
He's kind of a mess, isn't he? I kind of love it though. Okay, hold on. I'm realizing that... Okay, let me just move up the volume on TikTok. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's try this again. His panic is so genuine and intense, it's almost funny. I held up my hands in surrender. Okay, I give up. I give him a small, apologetic nod, and for a second he freezes, just staring at me. The pink in his cheeks deepens to a proper blush. He quickly looks down, muttering something.
Cute.
You're not so bad yourself.
Thank you.
He's so nervous, chat. So cute. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Hi, Ariel. Welcome in. Let me snooze that ad break right now. Hello. What were you guys up to? Oh, music. How's it going, Ariel? I hope you had a good stream. What were you guys jamming to? We are playing Knee Deep! In Love, a Yandere dating simulator today, and the demo is free to play. So if you want to try it out, you can check out the pinned message on Twitch, and you can download the demo from their itch.io. Norin Kenyo from the Nori Band. Hi, Kovil. Hi, Ariel. Welcome, everybody. My name is Himitoki. I'm a bunny princess VTuber. Nice to have you here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. You're here. Here's my welcome. I just realized I need to update that because I have editcom. Welcome. I have a new website at now. There we go. I mostly finished an instrumental remake commission of Haikai by Akasaki. Oh, nice! Congratulations on finishing it. Honestly, I don't know how you guys work that kind of magic to make instrumentals in the back. So, you guys are you're just. It just takes so much decoding of the music that I don't know how to do. You're a miracle worker. Is it for a personal cover or for... Oh, wait, it's commission, right? I'm guessing for somebody else's cover. Good luck with that. I hope to hear the final product at some point. Yeah, that sounds great. Arasaki music is not easy to decode, in my opinion. I listened to quite a few of his songs. They're kind of difficult to sing and to like figure out what's going on sometimes. I'd love to show you when they record it. I would love to see it. Thank you so much for offering. Alright, so we are in the midst of the prologue of Knee Deep in Love, and we've met our childhood friend Milo, who's also a barista, and now we've stumbled into this handsome young man in the university corridor. We just called him cute. 4 guitar layers! Oh my goodness. My brain is strained, but I'm happy to have done it. That's amazing. That is a feat, for sure. You deserve a good rest. Now, for those of you who are here and you are busy or you have to head off, don't let me hold you. But if you would consider, don't forget to follow me. Or you can also leave a lurk if that's not too much trouble for you. Alright, please enjoy the rest of this visual novel / dating sim, Knee Deep in Love. Apparently, all 3 endings for the 3 love interests are already out. So we're gonna try to get them today, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us. We have 2 hours or more. I might extend stream depending. My own little heart does a flip. I gather my own things, my mind still racing about being late. In my rush, I scoop up a few stray papers near my feet, assuming they're my own printouts, and shove them haphazardly into my open bag without a second glance. I'm really sorry again. I hope your drawings are okay.
It's really no trouble, truly. Are you sure you're alright?
I just realized he has painted nails. Ah! He's now holding his massive sketchbook to his chest like a shield, his eyes full of genuine concern, even though I'm the one who plowed him over. I'm fine, just late. Bye! I give him a final rushed wave and take off, running down the hall, the image of him his flustered, blushing face stuck in my mind. I bust through the doors of the correct lecture hall, breathless and feeling like I've just run a marathon. Professor Eleanor is already at the podium, her sharp eyes pinning me to the spot as I slink into the nearest empty seat, my heart hammering a frantic rhythm against my ribs. As I slow my breathing and blend into the floor, I risk a glance around the room. There, 3 rows ahead, is the boy from the hallway. The fluffy blonde hair is unmistakable. As if he can feel my gaze, his head snaps up, his wide green eyes scan the room behind his round glasses before they land directly on me. He's here, of course. Of course he's here. This is the art building. I literally just bulldozed an art student on my way to art class. I sink a little lower in my chair, wishing I could disappear. Professor Eleanor's voice, however, cuts through my mortification.
For today's practical,
Oh, she's
you
our
will pair up
professor!
You and Riley.
Oh, he's Riley, is he? Okay. Wow, our professor is very attractive. Too bad we can't date her. That would be not very professional of us. My stomach drops. Riley, so that's his name. Across the room, Riley's head pops up from behind his canvas. He looks less surprised and more like a man who had just been handed his own death sentence. He offers Professor Eleanor a weak, nervous smile before gathering his things. He settles into the seat next to me, a little breathless. He carefully avoids my eyes, focusing instead on rearranging his pencils with intense concentration.
Hello again. It's a surprisingly small campus.
His voice is soft, but the nervous tremor is gone. Seems like it. I'm really sorry about what happened before. I was seriously lost. His eyes flicker up to mine for a moment before darting away, a shy, grateful smile touching his lips.
It's quite alright. It was certainly a memorable way to start the day.
Ah, look at him. He's so freaking cute, chat. Ah, I just want to gobble him up. Nom, 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 nom. He peeks at me again, a faint blush returning to his cheeks.
I'm Riley.
I gathered. I'm Hime. Hime, he repeats, the name sounding thoughtful on his tongue. He nods, a small, genuine smile playing on his lips. How did you get here faster than me?
You took the long way here. I thought that you'd know that the campuses are connected since it's already your 2nd week here.
Oh, well, honestly, this is a very Hime thing to happen, where I just get lost, because I'm very navigationally challenged. Oh. Professor Eleanor's voice cuts through our introduction.
Your project as a pair is to capture your partner's essence.
Oh?
Not just their face, but a sense of who they are. You will each create a piece, and you have 1 week. Use this time to talk, to observe.
That's kind of a romantic assessment. I don't mind this with someone so cute. The professor explains the assignment in more detail as the class takes notes. We are to capture not just our partner's face, but who they are as a person, to try and capture what lies beneath the surface. Hi, Super JJ, welcome in. Riley's eyes widen slightly at the assignment, a flicker of excitement crossing his face. Oh, look at him! He's like a happy cat. So cute! Welcome, welcome. What do you think I would capture if I tried to draw your faces, chat?
So, how should we approach this? Would you prefer to draw first, or shall I? I'm flexible.
Oh. He's asking us if we want to take the lead chat. We could take turns. Maybe we can meet up in a few days after we've, actually introduced ourselves properly. The relief that washes over his face is palpable.
That's a perfect idea. Much more logical.
He takes a visible breath, straightening his glasses.
Proper introductions then.
Hello.
I'm Riley, first year. Fine arts major with a sculpture focus, though I draw constantly.
Hello, I'm Hime. First year, also fine arts.
I had a feeling. Your style has an artistic feel to it. And I've seen you around, actually. You
Oh, he
often read
has?
under the big oak tree near the Humanities building, the west side, where the afternoon light's particularly good.
Oh, so he's noticed us, eh? He says it all smoothly, but a telltale pink creeps up his neck, betraying his calm delivery.
I noticed light and compositions.
Mm.
It's a habit.
And pretty girls, perchance? Because I know I'm pretty. At least in this game I am. You're very observant.
It has its uses. For our
Hey, Bullseye Bob, welcome
project, we could meet at the campus cafe in a few days.
Ooh, a
The
cafe
light
date.
is decent and the coffee is passable.
Wait,
Unless you prefer another location. I'm open to
hold on.
suggestions.
Biting my lip. The cafe is where Milo works. Do we want them to cross paths? Well, the cafe sounds perfect. I guess we don't mind our love interests kind of overlapping here. Wait, do they end up murdering each other? I hope not. Thank you, Lord Bauer, for the lurk. The bright, beaming smile he gives me is worth all the earlier chaos. It's pure and unguarded.
Excellent. It's a plan then.
Something tells me that I like innocent guys in this particular game. He pulls out his phone, his movements now sure and
May
steady.
I have your number? To coordinate.
To coordinate, of course. I nod and give it to him. You know what I feel like playing a game like that? I feel like one of those delusional girls that thinks everybody wants them. Like, he wants me, chat, but he really just wants to do our group project. He types it in carefully, his thumb hovering over the save button.
And... sent.
A moment later, my phone buzzes softly. A new text from an unknown number pops up. Nice. Oh, he uses comojis! He's perfect. I want to marry this man. I can't help but smile as I save the contact. I'll see you later then. Why are we texting him back in class? Girl, you're in the same room. Just talk. Hello? Oh, we set up a date with him right after class. Okay. Forward, Hime. I like that. The walk home is quiet. My head finally feels clear, but my phone lights up one too many times. Annoyingly tall guy. Are you alright? Seriously, I'm so worried. You collapsed on me this morning? Wow, your childhood friends will grow up just to ignore you. I saw you in your diapers and you can't do this to me. Hey, hey, hey. I'm dead already. Too late. Hi, dead already. This is Milo. Oh. A phone call comes my way, obviously from none other than Milo himself. He's overbearing. I kind of like it. I reluctantly pick up, but MC doesn't seem to like him all that much, though. Hello? There's a sharp intake of breath on the other hand, followed by a voice I know all too well.
How do you feel? If you were a better actor, I might believe you. But you're not, so I don't. Nice try. For the record, my sources say you
Your
made it to class.
sources? Why are you stalking me in the campus? Still wondering what sources you have.
And apparently caused a scene in the hallway that involved tackling some poor, unsuspecting art student. You really can't go 5 minutes without causing chaos, can you?
I could practically hear the grin in his voice. Milo Green.
I'm Milo Green when you're mad at
His name
me,
is
and
Milo
low when you
Green.
like me.
That is the most Southeast Asian name in all of Southeast Asia, guys. Milo Green. Although it's not really like a Southeast Asian last name, but because Milo is in green packaging. There's a pause. I hear the faint hum of the espresso machine on his end. Someone calling an order in the background, then his voice drops a little softer.
You really okay, though?
I told you, yeah. Just tired.
Head still hurting?
A little bit. It's fine though. I'm walking home.
Alone?
Yeah?
Nope, absolutely not. Stay where you are. I'll come walk you.
Milo? No, you're at work.
Shift's over in 5 minutes. I can make it there in 10.
How is your shift ending every 10 minutes? By running through traffic?
That's what it takes.
The silence that follows is tense enough to make my chest tighten. I can hear the faint scrap of his hand over the phone like he's running it through his hair.
Look, humor me, alright? Just let me walk you home. You passed out earlier.
Alright. I'll be fine. It's a 5-minute walk. I would say alright. MC, however, does not agree with me.
That's 5 minutes too many for you to trip over another artist.
You're never letting that go, are you?
Not a chance.
I try. He sighs again, a long, weary exhale that sounds like he's conceding, but I know that tone. It's the one he uses right before finding a loophole.
Okay, fine. I'll stay on the phone until you're home.
That's a pretty good middle ground. Alright, I'll take it. You're kidding.
Step 1 of remote escort duty. Now start walking.
I love this.
'Cause I can
MC does not
in
love
one
it.
place this whole time.
Are you stalking me or just psychic now?
I just know that you About
I roll my eyes, but I start moving anyway. My phone pressed to my ear. I'm not Ren Empire. Welcome in. Hold on, I'm just gonna wait for the eggnog thing to be over because it's kind of loud. Welcome! Thank you so much for claiming the eggnog. We're playing Knee Deep in Love today, a Yandere dating simulator. And if you want to try it for yourself, the game Kickstarter is back. It's not back. It's pinned on my Twitch chat. So if you want to go and check it out, there it is. Okay? Alright. Yandere, yes. Can we get a Yandere in chat? Press 1 if you like dating Yanderes. Fictionally. I roll my eyes, but I start moving anyway, my phone pressed to my ear. The evening air feels cool against my skin as the street lamps flicker on one by one. Miley keeps up a steady stream of commentary, half teasing, half concerned.
You should really get that headache checked.
drink water.
Doing it.
Lie if you want. But I'll know.
By the time I reach my apartment door, my head's pounding a little less. Okay, I'm home. Mission complete.
See? Wasn't that so hard?
I unlock the door, flick on the light. I don't see my pair of shoes. My roommate's probably not here yet. I'm inside.
Good. Lock the door, okay?
Milo.
Just do.
I roll my eyes again, but turn the lock.
There. Now I can stop worrying for like 5 minutes.
You worry too much.
Yeah. I know. Night, you. Text me if your head gets worse.
Good night, Milo. He doesn't hang up right away. I can hear his quiet breathing for a few seconds longer before the line clicks. Aw, I think it's kind of sweet of him. I run as fast as possible to my room to be greeted by the wonderful thing that would never leave my side or betray me. My bed! I would date my bed if I could. Oh wait, I have dated my bed and date everything. Finally, home! The quiet stretches for a moment before I decide what to do next. What should we do, chat? I think we're gonna take a nap. Wait, I kinda wanna see what's going on social media though. Anyone else is posting? I really deserve a rest. 10 minutes won't hurt. I flop into my bed, promising myself that I won't spend too much time on it. I turn to my phone and click on the first app I see. Then I proceed to scroll mindlessly through multiple cat videos, much to my heart's content. Yay! I get startled by the sound of the front door clicking shut. The room is dark, the only light a pale blue from the streetlights flickering through the window. I fumble for my phone. 7:03 p.m. A heavy thread, familiar and deliberate, moves through the living area. It's Anthony, my roommate. We moved into these dorms 2 weeks ago when the semester started, and Anthony was just already here. He's met a few words, mostly communicating in grunts and mm-hms, but he's a surprisingly good listener when I ramble about my day. I guess because he doesn't talk much, MC. Milo, after one brief assessing meeting, had just shrugged and said, he seems solid, quiet, which from Milo was a glowing endorsement. He usually comes back at odd hours, and I know almost nothing about him, including what major he's even taking or what he does when I'm in school. Oh! He immediately just appeared on our screen. Hello, delicious. Hi, Blooming Boba. You summoned an Ikemen onto our screen. Woo! Ni hao, fine shit. He's our roommate, apparently. Not even housemate, roommate. Unless there was a translation error or something. Otherwise, we kind of already share a room, chat. You know what that means. That means we share a room and it's hard to get some privacy. Alright, I shuffle out of my room, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. Anthony is standing by the kitchen counter. His long hair is tied back, and the intricate sleeve of tattoos on his arms are on full display. He looks tired. You okay? He glances over, his expression neutral. Mm-hmm. Rough day? He gives a short, non-committal grunt, but looks at me clearly as though waiting for me to tell him about my day. Well, my day was a mess. Passed out at the cafe, Milo freaked out, then I literally crashed into some art student. It's been a day. He listens, a faint hint of a smile touching his lips as I describe tackling Riley. It was more of a reaction than most people got.
Sounds loud.
You have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna try to be productive. Do some laundry. He nods, turning to grab a water from the fridge.
Need help?
Nah. I head to the small laundry basket in the corner of the living room, mindlessly gathering my own rumpled clothes from the day. On autopilot, I scoop up Anthony's small pile from beside it, a couple of dark t-shirts, and his jeans. Oh, that's cute. We get to do the laundry, chat. Look at all these clothes. What is that? Oh. Uh-oh. The jeans are dark, but the stains on them are darker. Thick, rusty brown smears that are flaking at the edges. One of the t-shirts has a large damp patch on it, a deep, unmistakable crimson that stands out even against the black cotton. Blood. A lot of it. My sleep-addled brain short-circuits for a second. I stare at the clothes in my hands, then back towards the kitchen. Anthony is leaning against the counter, sipping his water, looking perfectly calm. Anthony? He looks over. I hold up the bloody jeans. I'm just gonna act blur, okay, guys? Did you get into a fight? His face flickers with emotion, but it happens so quickly I'm not able to identify what it is. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Occupational hazard.
Right.
Don't worry about it. It's just work.
What kind of job coats you in blood?
Butcher shop. Messy day.
He says it evenly, but there's a finality in his tone that feels like a closed door. He takes the rest of the clothes from me.
I'll handle mine. Don't want to ruin your stuff.
Turns and starts pre-treating the stains at the sink with a quiet focus, his back to me. This conversation is clearly over. Still, that was a lot of blood. Maybe he menstruates. Like we do. Right, okay. Just be careful, alright? He glances back at his shoulder, and for a split second, I see something unreadable in his eyes before it's gone. He was on his period.
Always on.
Hi, the great Gun. Welcome in. Milo Howland, nice to see you as well. Butcher shop uses aprons and gears. Why is personal clothes soaked? I should ask him more questions. So, what's your major?
Suddenly, odd timing.
You never said.
You never asked. I study with Eleanor.
Hold on.
Professor
That's
Eleanor.
our teacher. Wait, I do too. I never see you though.
Oh?
He looks uncomfortable, avoiding my gaze.
She one-on-ones me, teaching me literature since we don't have a course here on that.
Oh, I thought we had one?
Greek literature. The tragedies.
I let out a short laugh, shaking my head. Fine, I'm done. He gives a satisfied nod, turning back to scrubbing the stains at the sink. The water runs pink. I quickly separate my own clothes, the bright whites and pastels, a stark contrast to his dark, bloody fabrics, and shove them into the machine. I indeed wear bright whites and pastels. The rest of the evening passes quietly. Anthony retreats to his room, and I do too. We have... Oh, okay. I thought that we shared a room, like we slept here and he slept here kind of deal, but seems like this is our room and he is our housemate. It's way too late. 11:18 p.m. I should sleep, but there are no classes tomorrow. Thank you for the stream streak, Blooming Boba! 3 kisses for a 3 stream streak. I mean, I could just stay up the whole night. Let's stay up, chat. Something's about to happen. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, never mind. We fell asleep anyway. What's the point? then. I must have fallen asleep at some point, but I still feel dead inside. My phone lies discarded on the bed next to me. On the bright side, I replied to all my texts, scrolled on TikTok for hours, and read fan fiction for a few more. Yay! What else is there to do? There's no class today, yet I don't feel like getting out of bed quite yet. I was expecting to see something too! Just then, my phone lit up in an intense and bright red. What the hell? My heart starts to pound. I pick up the device like it's a bomb, which it very well could be with the way it's glowing. As if waiting for me, the screen's glow begins to fade when I pick it up. No longer blinding, I can read the words that appear. I don't like this. This is kind of freaky. It's bold with a black background and blood red letters that force me to blink in order to adjust my vision. Welcome. Are you ready to play a game? I feel like I need to save. Ah! Okay. A game? What is this, some kind of virus? I don't remember clicking on any suspicious links. Restart the phone. I'll just reset it. That should fix the problem. I hold the power button down until the screen goes black. After a few moments, I turn it back on. Okay, now I'm starting to freak out. The first wave of text fades only to be replaced with more. You have been chosen. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. All you have to do is agree to my terms of service. What do you say? What if I say no? No. I can't click the no. What the hell? This is forced contractual agreement. I would replace my phone at this point. Get it checked out right away. But no. We're about to just go on this, aren't we? Good. What's good about this? At this rate, I'm starting to consider the fact that I might need a new phone. I've never seen a virus so impossible to get rid of. See you again soon. My phone shuts off. What the hell? When I power it up again, everything is normal. I check all my apps, my pictures, my settings. All normal. Whew, I exhale slowly, feeling a mix of relief and curiosity. Is that Hatsune Miku? Oh my god, it is. I love it. This is me. She has Hatsune Miku. She has... Is that Bill? From, Is that Bill from Gravity Falls? Sailor Moon? Animal Crossing, I think? And a fish. And of course, the game snake. Keep? I said keep deep. It's called knee deep. The hell even was that? I shake my head, trying to loosen the creeping feeling of unease building in my chest. Whatever, it's gone now. I think. Guess that's a good sign for us to get out of bed. What to do? Clean my bag. Oh gosh, the hellhole that is my bag. It's so incredibly messy. As I dig through my bag, I notice a stack of papers that doesn't feel like mine. What the? I hold it up for me to meet my eye. I pick one up. It's a beautifully detailed study of a tree. Another is a sketch of a hand. My memory flashes back to yesterday, crashing into Riley in the hall. The beautiful fluttering snowstorm in his sketchbook pages. Me scooping up my things in a frantic, embarrassed rush. Oh no, I took his drawings, and I think I ripped one? Let's put the ripped pages back together. Oh. Chat, you wanna guess what he drew? Oh. Riley's an artist. Artists are all a little freaky in some way. Aren't they? I don't mean that in a bad way, though. Got a little puzzle game going. It seems like he's drawn us. I stare at the repaired drawing in my hands. It's me? Oh my god. I thought yesterday was our first meeting? He must be taking portraits of people around the campus. Though I don't see anyone else but me. How flattering. Check my phone. Ah, that Brutal Honesty account. I open the apps and navigate to that profile, scrolling through the most recent posts. This is our childhood friend Milo, just live tweeting all his thoughts for some reason. My favorite piece of art is looking a little smudged today. Someone should really teach the other brushes to keep their distance. Saw my person talking to another artist today. The composition was all wrong. The frame was all wrong. Sometimes you just have to crop the distractions yourself. Someone took a nasty spill. If I find out who left that obstacle in their path, we're gonna have a very serious conversation about workplace safety. I stop scrolling, a cold feeling settling in my stomach. I keep going, further back. Bet the neighbor's yapping dog for a special treat. The silence is so much more melodic. There's a particular kind of high you get from watching something beautiful break. A pity most people are too fragile to appreciate the art in the collapse. What the heck is this? Milo's so freaky, dude! His tweets are freakier than the way he interacts with us. The city's pigeon population is getting out of hand. Started a new hobby, pest control with a pellet gun. It's all about precision. Sometimes I put out food laced with antifreeze just to see which alley cat is the smartest. Spoiler, none of them are. The account had so many followers, and for what? People are replying to the post acting similarly to brutal honesty, maybe even looking up to him. An odd feeling settles in my stomach. Just then, the front door clicks open. Heavy, familiar footsteps. Anthony's back. I shuffle out of my room, the disturbing post still fresh in my mind. He's standing by the kitchen counter, his gaze immediately landing on the full, untouched plate of food that he's left for me this morning. Oh, he left his food?
You didn't eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a question. His voice is flat, but I can hear the edge of disapproval. I got distracted. Haven't eaten yet. He glances at the clock on the microwave. 12:47 p.m. His eyes narrow slightly.
It's almost 1. Your body needs fuel, not just whatever that is on your phone.
Wait, since when did you even care about me anyway? He doesn't wait for an answer. He walks to the fridge, pulls out ingredients, and starts moving around our small kitchen with quiet practiced efficiency. The silence stretches, filled only by the sizzle of a butter in a pan and the rhythmic chop of a knife. 10 minutes later, he slides a plate in front of me at the small table, a perfectly cooked omelet and a slice of toast. Aww! Then he puts down an identical plate for himself and sits across from me. Why are we acting so married?
Eat.
Thanks. Anthony shrugs and tucks into his own meal without another word. I take a bite. It's delicious, fluffy, and perfectly seasoned. This is really good.
Mhm.
You're a great
It's
cook.
nothing.
It's not nothing to me. Seriously, I appreciate it, which I do. I don't really cook at home, so guys who cook for me, yes please. He barely misses a beat. He motions to my plate and the food's still left on it.
It's gonna get cold.
We eat in silence for another
You're
minute.
staring.
Sorry, just thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
A beat of silence, and I see the faintest, almost imperceptible twitch at the corner of his mouth. Was that a joke? From him? As I'm about to take another bite, my phone vibrates on the table. An unknown number. I hesitate, then swipe to answer. Hello? A young man's voice, bright and slightly frantic, bursts from the speaker.
Hi, yeah, finally. Look,
What?
I've been waiting for over a week. Where is it? The tracking number is useless.
I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
No, this is the contact for Sparkle Maid Services, right?
What?
I ordered the deluxe package at black lace trim, very specific instructions.
What? Black lace... Hold on. Sparkle... No, this is my personal number. You got the wrong person. I don't own a maid outfit, and I definitely don't sell them. There's a pause on the other end.
Wait. Seriously? My bad. The website was sketchy anyway. Sorry to bother you.
In the background, Anthony, having finished his food, stands up and takes his plate to the sink.
Want some tea?
His low, rumbling voice is unmistakable, even from a few feet away. There's a sharp intake of breath on the other end of the line.
No way. Was that Tony?
Tony? My blood runs cold. Tony? Nobody called Anthony that. Who's this?
Is this who I think it is? From Pebblestone?
Huh?
The one who face planted in the cafe and then tackled Riley?
Wait, what? How do you know me? My jaw drops. How does he know all that? How do you...
Small campus. And Tony's
What?
pretty memorable. Look, this is too
Who
perfect.
is this random
I'm Cal.
man calling
We've got
me?
like 3
Cal?
mutual friends. Tell
Oh.
Tony his favorite comp sci major says hi.
Oh, okay. Comp science me. I look over at Anthony, who's now leaning against the counter, arms crossed, watching me with deeply unamused expression. He clearly heard his name. He says he's Cal, your favorite comp science major? Anthony's expression darkens. He lets out a short, weary sigh that speaks volumes.
Up.
Tony, heard that. Rude. Don't hang up, you. This is a way better connection than a maid outfit. We should totally hang out.
Who are you? I'm caught between confusion and laughter. This is the weirdest wrong number call I've ever had.
Stick with me. It won't be the last. See you around. Oh, and tell Tony I expect my damn maid outfit.
What do you mean? The line goes dead. I'm left staring at my phone and then at Anthony, who looks like he'd just bitten into a lemon. I didn't know you were into those kind of things. How scandalous. His face sours even more, just like he bit into a second lemon. Anthony definitely ignores my insinuation and set motioning in my direction.
Hand me your plate.
I'm left to tidy up all the plates while Anthony diligently washes them. Not a single complaint crossing over, even though he's cooked the dishes as well. Just as I'm putting the last plate in the drying rack, my phone buzzes in my pocket, then buzzes again and again. By the way, it's Cal, saved your number just so you know. Also, tell Tony the black lace is non-negotiable. So, you and Tony, roommates, huh? That's interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, you seem fun. We should definitely hang out. I know all the good spots on campus and all the gossip. Just saying. I can't help but laugh, shaking my head. Your friend Cal is persistent. Anthony doesn't even turn from the sink, and his shoulders tense slightly.
He's not my friend.
I retreat to my room for the rest of the afternoon, letting out the weird energy of the day settle. I scroll through my phone, half-heartedly attempt to read for class, and eventually just end up watching videos. A few hours later, Anthony wordlessly leaves a container of leftover pasta and fork outside of my door. No note, just a quiet tap to let me know it's there. Why is he just feeding us? That's kind of sweet. I eat at my desk. The food is simple but good. The text from Cal sit on my screen, a bizarre, cheerful punctuation mark in the day that had started with such dark thoughts. As I turn off the light, my phone lights up one last time. Ding, ding, ding. Really? It's in the middle of the night. I groan and sink deeper into the pillow. My back protests with a dull ache. Serves me right for skipping stretches all week. Mom would have a field day if she saw me like this. The noise goes off again. What app even sounds like that? I haven't downloaded anything weird recently, anyway. Wait, it's just an email? I squint to the bright red glow from the screen. Not again. Nope, I'm just gonna ignore it. It's an email this time anyway. I toss my phone onto the bedside table and roll over. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, come on! I sit up, hair sticking in all directions, glaring at the screen like it personally insulted me. My inbox flashes with unread mail until one line catches my eye. The game has begun? I blink and read it again. The words don't disappear. The email reads, congratulations, you've been chosen to participate in a fun new game. You have many secret admirers, lucky you. And because you graciously accepted the terms of service, now you will be bestowed with Power, aka a highly sophisticated affection tracker that was installed into your smartphone the moment you opened this email. You're welcome! Power, Heart Echo, the ability to sense who loves you so deeply they also commit murder for your sake. This also includes a short profile of your target. You are the one I've been waiting for. If you have any questions, you may not call me. I'm mysterious like that. What the heck? Yeah, sure, totally legit. I roll my eyes and scroll down. It looks ridiculous, yet that one line echoes in my head. Wait, what? Oh no. Tell me it didn't just... I flip to the home screen and there it is, a deep red icon glowing like it owns the place. Heart Echo. I shouldn't open it. I really shouldn't open it. Curiosity wins though, and the app opens. Welcome, thanks for your participation. Below is a list of those who would commit murder for your sake, ranked from most obsessed to relatively sane. Milo Green, Riley Sinclair, unknown, Anthony Hayes. Legal disclaimer, Heart Echo is not responsible for any crimes of passion committed in your honor. By using this app, you assume full responsibility for all outcomes. P.S. For the sake of your own safety, Heart Echo advises that the existence of this app remains a secret, or else who knows what might happen. Good luck! What the heck? Milo? It's so Milo. He's probably behind this prank. Has to be. Or maybe Riley, or Mom. No, that's insane. I rub my temple. My brain is spinning. You've got to be kidding me. Who even is unknown? And why is Anthony on the list? And last of all people, and Milo... Does that mean he actually... So I'm sure this is just an elaborate prank, right? I flop back to the bed, face buried in plushies, heartbeat aloud in my ears. Whatever I did in my past life, it must have been something serious. Sleep finally wins, pulling me under before I can spiral into conspiracy territory. What a mysterious day. Let me stretch a little. We are about 1 hour into the game, and I think we are almost done with the prologue. All the funny stuff is happening now. Pancakes. I mumble, slowly sitting up in my bed. What time is it? I reach for my phone, blinking slowly as my eyes readjust to the sunlight seeping through my blinds.
Hey, you. Wake up.
Oh.
You're late for class. I think. I made you pancakes.
He keeps cooking for us. Stop. I might fall in love with you. He yells from the kitchen. I slap myself away. She just psh. Witnessing Anthony while he sits down to eat. I sit across from him to have breakfast as well, just like we've done for quite a while. I take in the view of the pancakes that stand in front of me, the maple syrup making the pancakes shine as if they were from a commercial. My hand leaves to dig into the food. I'm starting to drool. I need to act fast. My fork stabs the soft golden brown pelt, taking a huge chunk out of it. I chew slowly, making sure to savor every last piece. I look back up at Anthony, who patiently nibbles on his food. So good! Last night's memory suddenly flooded into my brain. I have to confirm that whatever happened last night was indeed true. I'm determined to do anything necessary to prove it. Hey, Anthony, let's say I hypothetically get hurt. What would you do? Anthony pauses mid-bite, his fork hovering in the air as his dark eyes shoot up to meet my unnerving gaze. His expression is almost unreadable for a couple seconds. To my own surprise, he just smiles. The corner of his mouth twitches at my words. Is he enjoying this?
It depends. What are you talking about? Let me think. Physical, emotional, someone saying your outfit's fugly.
My shoulders tense up at his response. I awkwardly chuckle, trying to play off what I said as a joke. We're just gonna see periodically, just in case. Silly question.
I don't like violence, but if it happened, I'd make sure they regret it. I'm sure it'll never happen, though. Right?
Oh. I see the room slowly close in on me. Breathing becomes more of a struggle as the seconds pass. I feel the air running out of my lungs as if I were choking. I manage to cough out an anxious chuckle, my fingers gripping the tablecloth. It's good to know I've got someone by my side.
Don't worry about it, Yo. Is anyone giving you problems?
No, nothing like that, Anthony. Just checking. Later that morning, I meet up with Riley at the art studio. The sunlight filters through the tall windows, bathing the room in a soft light. He's already there, sketching on a large canvas. His golden hair catches the light, giving him an almost ethereal glow. I pause for a moment, considering him and the sketch I saw. I think about how it was probably nothing concerning, and how if I'm wrong, then acting coldly toward him will only make things worse.
Hey, you made it.
Hey! He doesn't look up, a small smile playing on his lips. I set my bag down, suddenly nervous. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Riley looks up, then his sharp green eyes lock onto
You're not
mine.
late. I just like being early.
He gestures to the seat beside him, and I hesitate before sitting.
So, I'm guessing you haven't had time to think much about our project yet.
I have, sort of, just not, like, a lot. He smiles, soft and inviting.
That's why there's two of us, right?
We work in silence for a while, but I can't stop sneaking glances at him. He looks so focused and so confident in what he's doing. I, on the other hand, feel completely out of my depth. After a while, Riley breaks the silence.
You okay? You seem distracted.
I nod absent-mindedly. We spend the rest of the afternoon researching symbolism and flowers, and Riley's enthusiasm is contagious. He has this way of looking at art that makes even the simplest details feel profound. You remind me of this flower. He blinks.
What?
I shrug, a soft smile on my lips. Strong, vibrant, and hard to ignore. His cheeks heat up and he quickly looks
You really
away.
think so?
I do. His voice is quiet but certain. When the session finally ends, Riley reaches into his bag and pulls out a small notebook.
Here, take this. It's got some notes and sketches I made for our project.
Oh.
Maybe it'll help if you
He's
get stuck.
so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I think the writers are kind of... They're kind of sweet for him. I'm about to turn and leave when a voice cuts through the hallway.
Wow, look who it is.
Who's this?
The man, the myth,
What?
the maestro.
So, cue the music chat. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't let me change my mind. A guy with a sharp... No, he looks exactly like what you would find on Tumblr in the 2010s. I love it. A guy with a sharp, knowing smirk leans against the wall. Oh, he's leaning against the wall with a smirk, chat.
Cal, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's Cal? Ah. Oh no. Oh no.
What? I can't visit my favorite artist? Anthony hates me too much to hang out, and Milo's been hovering around our friend here like a particularly anxious hawk.
Not the Wally, not the smirk, not the him trying to butt into this storyline.
Figured I'd ambush the one friend I have left.
His eyes, full of playful curiosity, land squarely on me.
And you must be them. Riley's new project partner.
Wait, you don't have to say it like that. He says the last two words with a teasing lilt that makes Riley blush. Oh, poor
Don't
Riley.
look so startled. Your reputation precedes you. I'm Cal. We sort of met over the phone.
Okay. The wrong number call, the maid outfit, it all clicks into place. Right, the deluxe package.
See? You remember. Anyway, I won't keep you. Just wanted to finally put a face to the name. See you around.
He's kind of smooth. Is he unknown? With a final wink, he pushes off the wall and saunters down the hall, leaving a slightly flustered silence in his wake. No, you know what I think's gonna happen? I think he's gonna be the first to die in this story. It seems like all the guys hate his guts. They are not gonna miss him if he's gone. You know what I mean?
Sorry about him. He's
Yeah.
a lot.
He's gonna be gone tomorrow, chat. It's okay, he seems interesting. The day passes in a blur. My class is offering little distraction from the chaos spinning in my head. By the time classes end, I'm exhausted, but still restless. I wouldn't be surprised, right? He's just the guy that butts in, that's ready to... He's the one that's gonna be the indicator of, like... he's gonna be the turning point for the yanderes. My phone buzzes with a call from Milo. Hurriedly, I pick it up.
Talk again? You seem off lately.
Sure, usual spot. Under the soft glow of the streetlights, Milo is already waiting on the bench when I arrive. He has a cup of coffee in one hand and his usual lopsided grin on his face.
You look like you haven't slept.
His tone is teasing, but his eyes are full of concern. Thanks, just what I needed to hear. He chuckles, but the humor fades quickly.
Seriously, you. What's going on? You've been... distant.
I don't know, there are just so many men who want me in this game. I glance at him, my heart's sinking. Milo has always been able to read me too well, and now, with the app's results fresh in my mind, I feel like I'm walking a tightrope. How am I supposed to act normal when he literally ranked at the top of a list of people willing to kill for me? Your hair's gonna turn gray from worrying so much.
Then so be it. You sure you're alright?
I fight to look normal, dredging up a soft smile from the depths of my heart. Yeah, fine. Just school, you know? The usual. Milo steadies me for a long moment, then nods slowly.
If you say so.
Too many Ikemen. I love being in this position. The silence that follows is almost comfortable, save for a nagging thought in my head. Finally, I blurt out, Milo, do you think it's weird to, I don't know, do extreme things for someone you care about? His brows furrow.
What kind of extreme things are we talking about?
I hesitate. Like fighting for them, protecting them, that sort of thing. Milo's expression softens and he leans forward, resting his elbow on his knees.
I think if you care about someone enough, you do whatever it takes to keep them safe. That's not weird. That's just love.
Well, the word hangs in the air between us, heavy and unspoken for so long that it almost feels foreign. My chest tightens and I look away, staring at the darkened trees. Right, love. Milo straightens, his gaze still fixed on me.
You. Is there something you're not telling me?
Oh, it's so tense between them. It's great. I sigh and shake my head. It's nothing, just a lot on my mind, that's all.
Okay.
His voice is quiet, but his eyes tell me he doesn't believe me. Hi, Con, thank you for the lurk. When I arrive home, I immediately look through my notes. Not on the subject I have to study, but for the 4 people listed in the Heart Echo app. I know I shouldn't play into it. Clearly it's an elaborate scam or some wild attempt to steal my data. But seeing everyone's name on there and how detailed the information is, I can't help myself. He kind of reminds me of Caleb. Yeah! Murder, though. Is it really possible for them to do such a terrible thing? Only one way to find out. I cross off the unnamed person and try to focus on the others. Milo, my protective childhood friend. Riley, my shy project partner. Anthony, my closed-off roommate. The name that intrigues me the most is... Oh, no, I haven't saved! Ah! What if we say none of them? Let's say none of them first. Let's start with none of them, and then we'll go in order of how we met them. I chose none of them. I chose normalcy. I chose safety. I get a call. The screen flashes. Cal. I'm not close with him yet, but curiosity gets the better of me. Hello? His voice is flat, devoid of its usual playful
I
smirk.
have to say, I'm really disappointed in you.
What? Disappointed? What are you talking about?
The game. You just gave up.
What?
You had the most fascinating variables, the perfect setup, and you chose the most boring ending imaginable. It's a narrative tragedy.
Cal, what game? You're not making any sense.
Of course not. That
We're not allowed to choose none of them. What the? Okay. You've completely lost me. Is this about the heart echo? I hear a laugh from the other side.
Anyway, I sent you a little incentive. A gift to clear the board. It should be at your door.
So Cal isn't unknown. Cal is the game master? His tone lightened, suddenly becoming conversational.
Funny story, actually.
Oh?
There was a little shipping mix-up. I ordered a deluxe maid outfit, black lace trim. Very specific instructions. But I think you got my other package instead. Whoops.
A cold jet trickles down my spine. A gift at my door? Cal, what did you do?
Don't worry, the frills were probably overkill anyway. Think of it as a hard reset. Good luck on your next try. Do better.
We're about to die, chat. We're about to die. The line goes dead. A shipping mix-up, a maid outfit, a look at my apartment door. A plain unmarked cardboard box sits outside on the welcome mat. I take a hesitant step closer, my hand reaching out. A low electronic beep emits from the box, quickening into a frantic final chitter. The world dissolves into a scream of light and splintering wood. Congrats, you just got What the heck? Alright, so if you choose none... Yeah, you know what? Our MC is not that wise. Oh no! Do I have to reset my look as well? I spent so much time making her look cute. Wait. Go back. I have some loads, right? Wait. Title screen. Okay, let's load this one. The call. Okay, we're gonna go with Milo, guys. We're gonna go in the order that we met them. Hi, Damien! Welcome in, I see you! I choose Milo. How can I not? After all, I know him the most out of any of them. Milo is my oldest friend, someone I know and I can always rely on, and most of all, someone who will always protect me no matter what. I frown because while I want to have confidence in my friends, something just doesn't feel right. Hi, Damien! Can we get a shout out for Damien, please? Though some of my mods might be away. Whether it be the seeming omniscient knowledge a heart echo possesses, or knowing people I'm close to may want to kill others in my name, it just doesn't feel good. Okay, let's save here. This will be, you know what? No, let's go with 2. I'm gonna put 2 as Milo's route stuff. Wow, that's crazy fast. Yeah, we just picked our route. We picked Milo, our childhood friend who is willing to kill for us. And we're gonna see where his story goes, chat. I shut off my phone, but it only causes more nauseating thoughts to run through my mind the longer I stare. Thank you for the water! Okay, hold on. Let's give Damien a shout out, please. What time is it for you, my friend? I know that our time zones are super far apart. Kita, nice to see you as well. What do you guys think about yanderes? Is it a trope you like? Is it a trope you dislike? Or are you neutral to? 9:22 a.m. Good morning to you. Would you consider yourself a yandere? I know some people play it as like a character. Some VTubers even. I couldn't keep it up though. I like to think that I'm a bit too nice. I try to fall asleep hoping this is all a dream. I love your melons. Thank you. Milo, how could you? Tears streamed down my cheeks as I clutched my headset. It was my favorite color that saved out all my allowance money to buy them. They were my prized possession. That was until Milo threw them into a pile of mud. It was an accident. Accident my ass! You did that on purpose! Was I being rational? Probably not. I couldn't stop my tears and I couldn't bear to look at Milo after what seemed like the betrayal of a lifetime. We're not friends anymore! I managed to stutter out a reply which made Milo freeze in place. Before I could even think of anything else to say, he grabbed my wrist hard. The look in his eye was serious, like he was observing me rather than actually showing concern. It was apathetic, unfeeling, and not like Milo at all. That hurts! It let go so quickly I felt like I might have been hallucinating the look in his eyes. Forgive me. I'll buy you a new headset later, okay? There was that boyish smile again, the friendly Milo I've always known. I wanted to forget the look in his eyes, and so I did. But was that the right choice? Beep, beep, beep. Time to go for school now. I groaned at my blaring alarm, searching through my sheets to find my phone. Do you guys put your phone, like, on your bed when you sleep? I have this little container that I throw it into so I know exactly where it is every morning. That's what I'm doing right now. Hey, at work? Wait, what? At work? You work till 9 a.m.? I hate AM classes. Once I find it, I finally press stop to relieve my ears of the annoying sound. There's a list of notifications from last night. Do all professors communicate with each other to assign homework at the same time or something? I open my phone only to be met with a heart echo app. Any sense of sleepiness I felt is washed away, and I'm reminded of the fact that it wasn't just a dream I had. Oh, you start at 9, I see. What time do you usually knock off? Are you a 9 to 5er, full-timer? Got that 9 to 5. Do 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 do. Milo Green. Why would his name be at the top? Would he really kill for me? There's a pit. Wait. If he's the most unstable, what else would he be willing to do? I have a whole day job. Me too. I got home around 6 today. It's barely enough time, right? To just like wind down and start streaming all. I wish I didn't have to work so much. There's a pit in my stomach that starts to grow with unease. Oh. Welcome back, Kita. Oh, it's so late for you. Does traffic get really bad where you are? Are you alright? Anthony stands in my doorway, standing way too casually for someone who would also kill for me. I can only stare bewildered at the man, all the while he cocks his head in confusion. Oh, okay, here's where the voice acting stops, but it's okay. Hello? Right, yeah, I'm okay. I fidget with my bedsheets, hoping this interaction ends sooner rather than later. Anthony frowns. If there's something going on, let me know. It's just some issue with my homework, stupid anatomy. I hope it's a good enough lie to cover my anxieties, though I have been struggling with that class recently. Anthony's eyes light up at the subject mentioned. I can help you. Really? Why did I say that? Was I desperate for a good grade? I'd buddy up with a potential psycho? I mean, I have a special interest in anatomy. Wow. This feels like it's gonna be leading somewhere else since he's standing at my room door and all that. Are we gonna have a practical lesson right now? Ah! He gives me a thumbs up, a contrast to his usually straight-faced expression. Actually, I think I just need to study this afternoon. Let me know if you need any help. My roommate gives me one more knock to the doorframe before leaving and closing my room off once again. This interaction reminded me of when I first moved in with him, his casual kindness despite his apathetic demeanor. I think of Heart Echo again. Why am I letting it get to me like this? After my morning class, I came to a conclusion. I could not go through this day without caffeine. After the whole Heart Echo thing, the dream I had last night, and my weird conversation with Anthony, I desperately need coffee. A guy roommate? No, the thing is they said roommate, right? But they have separate rooms. They're just housemates. I thought they were sharing a room too. I was like, ooh. But no. They're in the same house though, and he cooks for her and everything. It's so sweet. While I wouldn't prefer it, Milo's Cafe is the closest to campus, and also generally the cheapest option. You may sleep any better today, or we're gonna nap on our floor again. The image of Milo happily greeting me without a hint of malice in his eyes makes me shiver. No, not really. Despite my worry over what he could be hiding, I can't help myself from allowing his charisma to break down my walls. He looks at me sympathetically like he always does. Are you alright? I'm glad you at least got some rest. No, it's not the one girl in the all-guy house thing. So she's just sharing a house with Anthony. And then This guy, Milo, he, I think, studies in the same university as her, but he's her childhood friend and he runs the cafe here. And the last love interest, Riley, is one of her classmates. Good, I don't think I could mop the floor with you on it. I don't think I could mop the floor with you on it. Ah, there we go. Rolling my eyes at his dumb joke, his smile widens at finally being able to get a reaction out of me. Like, you clean up anyway. I know how you live. You wound me, my dear. I know I shouldn't be so friendly, especially with the concern lingering in my head, but it's just so easy to talk to Milo and to trust him. Do you want anything? I'll get you a size up for free. Hey! I was about to blurt out something wildly inappropriate. Size up, too. What's the most expensive thing you have? The last of my response is comforting, and I can feel my walls breaking at the familiar banter between us. Then I see his eyes watching me, observing. Maybe I'm hallucinating it, maybe I'm just going crazy, but it creeps me out enough to rebuild my suspicion. On second thought, maybe I should save my money. Milo shrugs off the comment, giving me a smirk. I'll make your favor then. Milo leaves to make my... Is he making me Milo? I do like Milo, I have it every morning. This kind of tracks for me. Milo leaves to make my drink, working smoothly along the counter. Nothing looks out of the ordinary, but everything feels wrong. Milo is too good, yeah. Did you end up studying for psychology yet? Studying? What's there to study? It's only the second week. Figured you haven't been checking the schedule. He laughs, moving through the bags of coffee beans and machines. I'll send you my notes later then. We already have an assignment due next class. Ah, frick my life. Well, I hope this makes up for it, my dear. He's been calling us my dear a lot. It's kind of working. The nickname deepens the pit of my stomach. Milo and Ovaltine is popular in Philippines? Oh, really? I haven't had Milo and Ovaltine together, though. Is that like a combination drink, or... Milo Dinosaur? Ooh, I should make some for myself. He holds some... I just had prata just now. Okay, I had roti prata without ice Milo, which is like a crime. Alright, so I need to get my ice Milo after this. He holds out my drink with a wink and a bag I didn't ask for, probably. You have a good day, alright? Nodding in reply, I swallow my anxiety with a shaky smile. I was hoping to be an academic weapon this semester, but how can I focus on boring anatomy when I'm faced with heartache whenever I check my phone? The app mocks me every time I turn it on, and deleting it doesn't work. The delete button doesn't even show up. In the background, the professor drones on and on. I don't even try to pay attention. Instead, I munch mindlessly on the pastry Milo gave me, sipping my drink in between bites. I hate how he always knows how to make the perfect drink. The need to doom scroll to distance myself is strong. To distract myself is strong. You know what would be perfect? If we lived in a house with Anthony to cook for us and Milo to make drinks for us. Happy polycule. I pull out my phone, opening the forums to focus on other people's problems instead of my own. Tiber. Does anyone know how to get rid of an annoying roommate? Unethical tips only. Kill, bro. Limao. Tyler, I know this is you. Talk to me for real instead of bitching on social med. You use our dishwasher as a laundry machine. Are we due for a snowstorm? Heat wave? Anything to cancel classes? How do I change my username? Interested in the culinary arts? Join the cooking club today. Our meeting is during free period, open to all. Free food? Free food? Free food? Ah, I want parada. Yay! Get it, girl! Nothing particularly catches my attention, and I read all the new posts before I even realize class hasn't gotten any more interesting. Oh, can we get a shout out for Rione, please? Hello, Rione. How are you this evening? We are playing Knee Deep in Love, the Yandere Dating Simulator, and we have chosen Milo's route for the evening. So we're gonna go through his route, see how long it takes us. Maybe we can do the other routes too, but I'm not sure. We shall see. Yandere? Yeah, tired from work. You, me, Damien, same. Booming Boba, are you working as well? Let me give you a shout out, Rione. For those who haven't met Rione, they do art and they also play gacha games if you're on for that. The more I try to focus, the more my mind ends up wandering to the stupid app on my phone and stupid Anthony and stupid Milo, and my phone dings before I can stew any longer for my own self-pity. Yep, there we go. Hey Hime, did you want to meet up during our free period? We should get to know each other before we start working on the project. Oh, Riley! No, they're all yanderes. Stupid Riley. The text pulls me back to sanity. Am I just being irrational? A harem of... It seems like it's gonna be a harem of yanderes. If this is just some prank from a hacker that got into my phone, then I'll just end up ruining all my relationships for no reason. At least I should try to keep in contact with them, in case it does turn out to be fake. I turned to my anatomy professor, reminding me of how Anthony offered to help me study. Haha! Oh yes, anatomy lesson with Anthony sounds great! It's not like I'm learning anything sitting in class. My phone buzzes again, another text from Riley. Ooh, we chose Milo's route though, and yet we are spending time with the other boys? She can have her cake and eat it too, it seems. I feel like I can meet Anthony anytime, but with Riley, I have an assignment due soon, so we should go for Riley first. I think we're choosing who he's gonna kill first. No! Wait, you might be right. You might be right. Oh, Riley, I liked you. Well, I like all of them, so... Sucks to be me, I guess. I need to be at least friendly with Riley if I want to get a good grade in the class. I'll be in the park by the art building. We can meet in the park. He replies almost immediately. Okay, see you, Damien. Thank you so much for lurking. I hope you enjoy the story that's about to unfold. R.I.P. Riley. Ah! No! Oh, look at him. He goes, yay, with all the comments. I'm gonna cry. This poor boy does not deserve what's about to happen to him if he really does die. Riley's message and subsequent emojis are too cheery for me to respond in kind. Being on my phone, thinking of what could possibly happen later makes me nauseous. I put my screen down and fail to focus on class. My professor's voice is an assault to my senses when coupled by my own attempt to ignore my thoughts. The two clash together and create an overwhelming ringing in my head. Class ends, though I truly wish it didn't. I make my way to the park where Riley said he'd be. The weather is nice. A cool breeze in the air eases the heat of the sun. Wait, did I save before we Oh yes, we did. Okay, thank God. Look at us, we're so smart. I find myself appreciating the beauty of nature. Hey, Hime. I jump in the loud voice only to see Riley running after me. Oh, hi. Oh, he's running. He grabs my hand in a handshake too rough to match pace. How are you? Sorry for asking me on such short notice. I was on campus today and thought of you. Oh. My body stiffens automatically. His energy is just too much for me to adjust to after the exhausting week I've had. He's so cute. They've purposely made him like the cutest patootie pie ever. Time for me to head off. Good night, that one. See you. Thankfully, Riley must catch on to my awkwardness and tones down his energy. Sorry. I meant as in I thought of our assignment. We'll be working on drawing with each other, and I thought it'd be important for us to get to know each other. My nervousness is obvious, but I force myself to cool down. Regardless of what the Apple virus says, Riley is an important part of my grade this semester. Yeah, I don't really know much about you other than you have sprinkles in your hair. Riley laughs at my observation. They're just hair accessories. Come on, I have my supplies set up on the beach over there. Oh, so these sprinkles I wasn't imagining it. I was thinking like he kind of looks like those cupcakes with the metallic balls that you can eat, you know? Yeah, there are metal balls that you can eat. I said what I said. He leads me towards his setup. 2 plain sketch papers on clipboards and a variety of different pencils. He set up the drawing area? Oh, Riley! I figured we could sketch together. How else are we supposed to grow close? Riley's words are intense to say the least. No, I'm reading too much into it. Well, what were you thinking of sketching? I mainly draw people and figures, but I've practiced in object stills and environments. How about you? Ooh, I don't know if this is a changer or not, but let's just do people so that we draw each other. I like drawing people the most. Despite my nervousness, talking about my art makes me calm. It's fascinating capturing someone in a still image. You can't get the same feeling by looking at a picture. I glance up from my rambling only to see Riley staring at me with fascination and a smile. I know, he's my type too! Unfortunately, they're all my type though. I just like fictional men, I think. Though I think it'd be impossible for him to do so, I flinch in preparation for an insult. That's so cool. Ah! Oh no, I'm starting to voice him like Saikuno. Oh my god. Really? I don't think it's that interesting. No, now I have to see your process. He looks around the park with wonder like he's scanning for something to try. 15 minutes, then we'll show each other. Deal? Ah! It kind of suits though. His energy is overbearing, but I nod in reply. Riley dives into the sketchbook. I do the same, though. I'm gonna stop so that we don't dive into the cringe too much. I do the same, though. I pause for a brief moment, wondering what to draw. Wait, can't we draw Riley? Let's draw a random passerby, see how he likes it. I decide to draw a man I see walking with his girlfriend. Before I know it, 15 minutes passes like it's nothing. Ready to see? Yeah. He turns his clipboard around, showing me a simple drawing of a tree. He colored it using soft pastels, giving it a sort of ethereal look to the picture. Wow, this is nice. I admire the softness of his pencil lines, shy yet bold at the same time. Let me see yours now. I'm still doing it. I hesitate for a second, but show it. I'm sorry, I'll try to turn it off, okay? I'll try. Every time I just... Huh? Who is this? His tone is awkward, and I can't tell if something's wrong or if he's just confused. Just some guy passing by. I saw him walking with his girlfriend just now. Oh, this looks really good. I'm trying to press all his buttons right now. Ah, thanks. Riley continues to look at our drawings. I can tell he wants to say something more. Before he can open his mouth, though, his phone rings. Before I start imagining Saikuno's face instead. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, his dad is calling. Hello? Dad? His posture changes almost immediately, tone shifting to a more formal, polite one. I see. I'll be there. Thank you. Riley puts his phone down, and within an instant, he's back to his usual eccentric self. I'll be heading out. It was nice to meet with you, Kimi. Let's do this again. He packs his supplies, taking the 2 drawings with him. I wave goodbye as he walks off. My stomach grumbles. I should probably head home myself. On my walk home, I scroll through my phone. Through various short-form videos, a notification catches my attention. A notification from Heart Echo. Oh? Anthony Hayes, threat level reduced. Riley Sinclair, threat level reduced. Milo Green, threat level increased. We're dating the freak of freaks first, chat. What? Surely this has to be a joke. As soon as I hang out with Riley, once I finally start to feel better about this whole Heart Echo thing, it pops up to taunt me yet again. I knew he was spying. Exactly. He's definitely lurking in the corner, guys. Milo's threat level remains the highest, although on the bright side, if there is one, the mysterious person shows no sign of changing. I close Heart Echo, trying to shift my mind away from the app and tell myself it means nothing. That it's just some virus that I have to deal with until I can afford to get a new phone or something. In my search for a distraction, a new forum catches my eye. A new post from Brutal Honesty account is at the top. You really don't know that Brutal Honesty is your childhood friend with dangerous tendencies? Bird watching today, saw a pretty one flocking with the wrong kind. Might need to clip some wings soon, hypothetically, of course. Reading it makes me feel uneasy. Thinking of what it could possibly mean makes me sick. After what feels like forever, I finally make it to my dorm. Hello, Anthony. I'm always so happy to see him because he looks good. Anthony sits on our couch casually, legs folded as he reads a thick book. At the sound of my entrance, he looks up, eyebrows raising as a sign of acknowledgement. There's still a soaking splotch of something probably unmentionable on the cuff of his pants that I know is going to get stains on our carpet. What? I wonder. You should change. Another raise of his brows. I point at the floor and he finally notices the issue. You'll get stains on our carpet. I paid for that, you know? He lets out a small chuckle, ignoring the fact that if I didn't spend any money on decor, we'd be still living in a concrete box. Kid. Hi, Romeo. My annoyance at this point overcomes my worry of any hypothetical danger, caring more about a second-hand rug than a maniac who probably kills people. Fine, I'll change. He gets up and leaves the room, settling his book on the couch face down. I lean over to get a closer look at the cover. Why the hell is he reading an anatomy textbook? For pleasure? Then it hit me. It's my anatomy textbook. He offered to help me study earlier. I didn't realize it wasn't a one-time offer. Hi, Penguin-san! Thank you so much for liking the live. We are playing knee-deep ! In Love, a Yandere dating simulator, and this is one of the love interests, Anthony, who we share a house with. I also don't realize my own exhaustion, until now, that is. And met with a couch I've barely gotten to use since the start of the semester, I allow myself the privilege of sitting down. Anthony's re-entrance is so silent that I almost jump out of my skin. We don't talk, which is normal for us, but because of my newfound paranoia, it feels different. Did you change Twitch picture? What do you mean? Twitch picture? Even if it's true, it did say his threat level decreased. Does that mean he's okay, or more like he's the lesser of the three evils? You're staring. Just tired. Long day, you know? Profile picture? Oh yeah, I changed it from the one I usually use as my lock screen to my model's face. Hey, that's me. He only lets out a small hum in reply. My phone buzzes and I check it only to see a text from Milo. Oh. Oh dear. Saw you spending time with Riley today. You guys seem close. Why don't we hang out tomorrow? It's been a while. Ooh. Oh, creeper. Oh, creeper. This is the thing about yanderes, right? There's that mix of excitement and mix of like sense of danger. It keeps you on the edge. I hate that I like this feeling. At least for fiction. Milo's casual, explicit invitation makes me shut off my phone immediately, knowing I just left him on red. Did you have a good day? I think you said it. Long day. Your textbook helps at least. Yeah, light reading. Come here. Maybe you can... Come here. Ooh. I can't wait to hear this live voice. Ooh. I am sat. I am here. Anthony's unusual explicit invitation for company makes me hesitate. Just this morning I was worried he was capable of murder, but after that notification I fear I should be focusing my attention on... A trail of thought fears me, just as Milo does. What could have caused the levels to change? I wonder, it could be that you're surrounded by hot men who are really into you, MC. Either way, I can't help but worry about it. I push myself next to Anthony, thinking that maybe some required reading will distract me from everything. I don't know how you don't like this stuff. I tell myself to pay attention, but between the diagrams of muscular systems, long bodies of tech, and the soothing monotone comfort of Anthony's voice, it's not long before I'm drifting off. I don't even realize that I'm resting my head on Anthony's shoulder. Milo is not gonna... We just left Milo on red, and then we... We left Milo on red. We went to hang out with Riley, and now we're sleeping on Anthony's shoulder. He's about to murder one of them tonight. Oh no. We left him on red too. How did I pick his route and then end up like treating him the worst this timeline? What's going on? I don't have any dreams worth remembering, only vague feelings and flashes of memory. Flashes of being lifted up and carried through an unimaginable distance, of the smell of gasoline in Poland, of a pair of lips slowly kissing my head. Oh. Ooh, bite slip. Did Anthony carry us to bed and give us a forehead kiss? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, he's dying first. I'm just playing the guessing game of who's gonna die first, cause Milo would get rid of both of them in a single sitting if he could. It's sunlight that serves as my alarm, the beams aiming straight into my eyes. It's impossible to stay awake, and I realize that I'm in my bed. I don't remember falling asleep here. Last I remembered, I was on the couch and reading with... Fuck! I should not have sat that close to Anthony, let alone slept right next to the guy. My panic causes me to notice a note left on my door, folded with my name on the front. Hime, you fell asleep on the couch. I moved you to your bed. Should probably brush your teeth. The note, a gesture too kind for somebody I consider a possible threat. I fold it back and place it on my desk, unsure of what to make of it. My phone buzzes, but when I go to check it, I'm met with Milo's message from last night. A new one appears sent a few hours after the previous one. I'm free today, are you? Another notification appears, though not from Milo this time. Riley's contact calling my attention moves my focus. I hit accept before I can process anything else. Oh, there he is. Oh, Hime, I didn't think you would answer. I can't stop thinking about him as Saikuno. This stupid drama has ruined my life. It's ruining my experience. Milo even does the same smiley face as Caleb does. I know! I think about how I'm going through the motions. I didn't necessarily mean to take the call either, but it's too late now. Do you want to hang out today? I had a great time yesterday. Oh, there it is again. The hesitation. The same hesitation that allowed me to relax around Anthony, but ghost Milo. It causes me to wonder what's real and what's a figment of my own anxious analyzing. Our classroom should be empty. We might as well start working on our project while the course loads are still light. Sue him for ruining the gaming experience. Ah! He's right, but for some reason, I feel like there are ulterior motives to his kindness. Right. I'd like to get to know you more. I appreciate your company. You seem nice. I hear the smile in his voice and I frown at his honesty. The heart he wears on his sleeve is startling in comparison to the layers I started to notice in Milo's smile. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Oh, girl. Oh, no. Is the one that interests me the most the one that I get to see, like, take action first? Because it seems like she's doing this on purpose. Great. Okay, he hangs up and I wonder why I even agreed to go. Do I like torture myself or am I just looking for any distraction at this point? In any case, I gather my things, preparing to leave and brush my teeth per Anthony's reminder. Milo's offer to hang out lingers at the back of my mind the entire journey to campus. Ooh, disappointment all around. You truly hate to see it when you have such high expectations. And she's not connecting the dots. Just Mopsy! Call the police! Over here. I catch sight of my project partner in the back of our classroom. He's waving me down excitedly, patting the seat next to him with a smile. You ready? I'm too tired to fully immerse myself in the conversation. Truthfully, I came here just to get out of the house rather than any actual desire to spend time with Riley. Part of me feels bad that I'm clearly ignoring him, only answering his questions with one-worded answers and small hums. I'm too focused on trying to distract myself from my own thoughts and the birds flying outside the window. My phone buzzes with notifications I don't answer in fear of it being hard echo, or Milo asking what's wrong, or why are you ignoring me. Other students and their own conversations flicker in and out of my hearing. I feel a pair of eyes on me, though maybe that's part of my imagination too. Before I can ponder my surroundings anymore, Riley suddenly gets up. Oh, I completely forgot about my assignment for English. His grown-up frustration drags me from my musing. Is it late? It was due yesterday. I can't help but smile at Riley's behavior, finding a brief relief from my inner monologue. Sorry to cut it short, Hime. I'll walk you out. Entering the hallway, I see a person approach that creates a pit in my stomach. Riley still strolls beside me, unaware of my inner conflict. Oh, no! Milo's here. He decided to see us in person since we were ignoring him, huh? Well, hey there. Oh, Milo Green. I'm in your... Yeah, sorry, I'm here to steal Hime from you. Why don't you go finish that assignment? Riley doesn't even seem to notice the snarkiness in his quip, nor the fact that Milo knows about his late assignment. Instead, Riley only smiles, starstruck at being recognized. Wow, thanks. I'll see you both soon. Oh, Riley, you were so nice, Riley. I can't believe I'm actually upset at Riley leaving. Milo reaches for me and I flinch. His grip catches my hand mid-wave to Riley, who thankfully has already rushed off. Feels like forever since I've seen you, my dear. It does, doesn't it? It's awkward as we begin walking. An unfamiliar silence settles between us, and I wonder why Milo isn't making conversation like he normally does. I look up and see his eyes wandering around, detached from the world around him. He's normally so cheerful. It's unusual to see him this way, and even through all the fear and silence, I can't help but worry. After all, it's Milo, and I can trust him. Are you okay? You can't say that you trust him and then treat him like dirt on the concrete floor. Oh, Hime, you're terrible. His eyes shine with a certain satisfaction to them, shifting to me with a smirk disguised as a casual grin. Knowing Milo as long as I have, I can tell the difference between his real smile and anything different. Of course, why wouldn't I be? You're just different, I guess. Well, you're the one flaking on me these days. Oh, is our first lovers quarrel about to start? What? No, I haven't. Oh, we're gaslighting him too? I don't know if this is the best or this is the worst, chat. I can't. She's like, no, I haven't. I haven't been ghosting you. I totally tried to text you back. I totally have. Echo aside, hard echo aside, I've been so caught up with the stress of the semester starting to even think about anything other than studying. Part of me feels bad until I look at him once again. His stare is half-lidded and cold. It breaks me out of my thoughts instantly. Milo? Yes, dear? He closes his eyes to smile, almost as if he's brushing away my surprise. Stop calling me that. It's totally cheesy. I try to play off my feelings with a lame joke, despite the fact that we both know I was okay with the nickname before. Noted. Milo doesn't say anything after. For the rest of the walk back to my apartment, neither of us do. We end the night off with an uncomfortable silence, an unfamiliar distance, and an ever-growing doubt that in the character of the Milo I thought I knew. Oh no. They're so tense. It's dark out, yet Anthony isn't here. Normally it wouldn't be so big of a deal, but all the items in the common space that were usually his are all gone. Did he move out? It's empty. Why? The note he left me this morning is ripped up and thrown in the trash. For some reason, the sudden change turns my focus to the strange posts I've been seeing. My mind shifts to the Brutal Honesty account. I try to move around the space as I normally would, keeping my routine regular in order to keep myself sane. I'm getting ready for bed when I see a text from Milo on my home screen. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. I don't reply. My dream is filled with nonsensical images and sounds. A screaming man, flashing lights, metal clashing, and a static screen. I can't make out much other than a conversation that feels both all too real and too absurd to have happened all at once. Hey darling, are you alright? They're so mean to me, and it hurts. You don't need to worry about them anymore. I'll take care of it. Promise? Anything for you. Promise. A door slams shut. I shoot up, hearing the loud noise from my dream just outside my door. The sound of metal slowly dragging across the floor outside causes my heart to pound wildly. It takes all I have to try and keep my breath steady. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Okay, hold on. I need to reload some of my stuff because for some reason the padding thing didn't go away. We can change it to something. I'm gonna change it to this black cat here. It's a bit less it's a bit less conspicuous than the melon. Alright, well, I think this is the first Yandere scene, guys. Are we ready? I am not. Melon gone. No more melons. It's a cat now. Because I'm staring. I'm perceiving with my two eyes. The sound of metal. Okay. What the heck is happening? Am I being kidnapped? Does this have to do with Hardico? What is happening? Distant hums become louder and louder and heavy footsteps grow nearer. Humming that I know very, very well. Milo. My bedroom door slams open and I yelp. I make eye contact with my old friend. Those familiar, comforting eyes are now twisted into something strange. They're empty, a dark abyss that's eaten the once bright glow I knew before. It's a smile, and his smile is strained, forced into a mockery of his usual comforting grin. He's keeping himself together, obviously, but from what? Rise and shine, my dear. He slams his hand on my wall to empathize his entrance. It makes the hair on my neck stand up, and I shiver as he walks even closer. Milo, what's going on? We're having a staycation, just you and me. I think of Anthony, but surely he wouldn't let something like that happen. He was always cautious about safety, about danger. Is Anthony here? At the mention of another man's name, Milo flinches. Anthony has been relocated. Permanently. What? Relocated? You know, the mysterious job he's always yapping about. Let's get ready for the day now, shall we? Does Milo know Anthony? Let alone about his peculiar activities. I reach for my phone, almost instinctively wanting to check Heart Echo. However, it's gone. I always charge it on my desk before bed, yet it's gone. Ah, looking for your phone? Yeah, figured. He walks away into the kitchen without a glance behind me. Better get ready, I have a whole day planned for us. What the hell is going on? Oh. Uh-oh. Chat? Cautiously, I make my way to the bathroom. It's dark as I walk through the common room, all the curtains shut tight. It gets worse when I chance a look at the front door. Crossed in an ominous X are heavy chains barring anyone from getting in. Or more likely, to keep me in. Thank you for playing the demo! Ah! If you haven't already, please consider supporting us on Kickstarter or listing the game on Steam. You will be sent back to the main menu in 3, 2, 1! What did we think about that freaky CG, chat? Oh my gosh. It really makes me wonder what's gonna happen in the full game. Whew. What a cliffhanger, I know! So Milo locks us in. Alright. Honestly, at this juncture, I can't imagine Riley doing any harm. It's honestly really hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that he's one of the Yanderes because he's just so cute. We got locked up. Yeah, we got locked up in the room. He's gonna have a staycation with us. Whatever that means. Alright. Back to, I guess, picking our choices, right? So let's go back. Was it here? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, this is after we... This is after we picked Milo already. Alright. Let's skip all the way. We're gonna go with Riley now and see what happens. Hi, little sheep. Valorant B, welcome in. Alright, we have picked Riley, and I'm gonna save him on the third save here. The notification comes the moment I put down my phone. I scramble to pick it up, almost dropping it. Oh. Milo Green threat level reduced. Riley Sinclair threat level reduced. Anthony Hayes threat level reduced. All players no longer present murderous intent. Oh. Whoever's behind this sick joke is telling me I made the right choice. Yeah, right. Like, it's meant to make me feel better. I chose Riley, and that's the safe choice? Okay. I tap once, twice, the screen lights up again. The notification is still there. No longer present murderous intent. It bothers me how it's phrased like they did it before. Like it was a given. I think about the pancakes Anthony made me, the coffee Milo brought me, the shy smile Riley gave me. My phone heats up in my hands. I swipe to the left and put it on the nightstand. We're playing Riley's route now. Murderous intent. Those words linger in my mind. Did it matter who I picked? What makes Riley any different from the other two? Why is he the right choice? It's all too much for me. I knew they were sweet on Riley. I slump onto my bed, burying my face into a pillow. This can be tomorrow me's problem. Sleep doesn't come easy when your head is going through all different scenarios. I toss and turn for hours, the blanket tingling around my legs. Thank you so much for the follow. It's just a prank. It's all just one big prank. Tomorrow, Milo will jump out with a camera, laughing, "You should have seen your face." The others will come out of hiding, and I'll laugh along with them too. In reality, I know better. The alarm on my phone goes off, ringing my ears. My eyes snap open. Tomorrow has finally come for me. I lie there for a moment, staring at the ceiling, waiting for my heart to stop racing. It doesn't. Knees like rubber, I follow through with my routine. Try to, at least. I can't help the shaking as I make the bed, the sheets all wrinkled. Another notification, and my heart leaps. Then another, and another. Oh? Good morning. I was thinking about a project. Are you free to meet today? Oh, we don't have to if you're busy. Just wanted to start early so we don't get the crunch. I stare at his messages. I can't shake off everything that happened last night. Heart echo, the list, Riley Sinclair, that clumsy, endearing boy who's passionate about art. What's he doing on a list like that? We aren't that close, but he doesn't seem like the type to hurt others, let alone kill. My head spins. I keep staring at the text like they'll disappear. I should respond to him. Who knows what will happen if I leave him on red. Sure, I have some time after photography. How about the cafeteria? It closes pretty late. I don't mind meeting anywhere else tonight, though. Oh, he seems nice enough. I can't let this stupid joke bother me. He is my project partner, after all. Before I pass out from all the stress, I decide to get some breakfast. I feel like I should... You know what? I don't know where this is going, but... Should we have breakfast at home with Anthony or visit the cafe? Let's have breakfast at home with Anthony. I'll just eat at home today. Going out means potentially running into someone on the list. I try not to think about how Riley is on it, or how I can't possibly avoid him now that we're project partners. When I exit my bedroom, I'm hit with the strong smell of bacon. Alright, Anthony, my housemate who's also on the list of people willing to kill for me. I mutter under my breath. How wonderful. Unfortunately, my stomach growls at the smell of Anthony's cooking. Seems my stomach doesn't care about eating a potential killer's breakfast. Morning. Come sit. I'm not hungry. My stomach grumbles in protest, and Anthony raises an eyebrow. Uh-huh. Without another word, he sets down a plate and slides it in my direction. Eat. Food is food. I feel rigid sitting at the corner. It's hard not to imagine the food being poisoned or tampered with in some way. No, the list of people are willing to kill for me, so this should be safe, right? He may just eat it. Eggs and bacon, simple. Is it too suspicious to just bolt out of the apartment? Probably. Okay, thanks. Anthony shrugs before making his own plate. We eat in silence, and when we finish, Anthony does the dishes without complaint. I choose that moment to slip out the door. Bye! See you later. The morning air does nothing to clear my head. I walk around campus hoping to forget about everything, even if it's just for a moment. The sun is rising over the buildings, casting long shadows across everything. A few early birds sit on the benches with textbooks open, but no one pays me any mind. My phone buzzes in my pocket again and again. I don't see any more Hard Echo notifications, or at least what I think are from Hard Echo. Everyone is going about their own lives. Why does my chest feel so tight, though? I sit down on a bench near the art building, watching students trickle in and out from their classes. Somewhere inside, Riley is probably already there sketching in his notebook. My fingers drum against my thigh. My mind can't help but wander. I need to get to class. I find a seat near the back of the lecture hall, close to the exit, close enough to leave if I need to. For photography class, we're focusing on shot compositions and framing, both on which I've been drilled into my skull a million times. It's not too different from composition in fine arts. This comes naturally to me. Despite my knowledge, I find it hard to concentrate on the lesson. Hi Jill, welcome in! The only thing running through my head is the thought of meeting with Riley. I'm practically bouncing with anxiety at this point. I can only hope the professor doesn't think to call on me today. I tap my pen on my pages, staring at the hands of the clock tick by. Like staring will make them tick any faster. Hi Yapper, welcome in! Riley's on the list. I'm supposed to sit next to him like in a likely empty classroom, talk about an art project, and pretend I don't know how he's willing to... I can't finish the thought. The walls are closing in. What if he's already there waiting for me? What if he knows I'm scared? What if that's what he wants? Aw, no worries, Yapper. Thanks for popping in. Have a good rest tonight. You deserve it. The bell snaps me from my thoughts. I pack my things slowly, letting the other students file out ahead of me. I know I can't just stand there. I need to keep moving. No matter how terrified I am of him, I still don't know if the list is real or not. This could all be made up. It could be rude of me to leave him hanging. The classroom is empty. I head to the door, leaving. Thank you so much, Yapper. Yeah, Friday tomorrow. I can't wait. The hallway is crowded, but I don't see anyone I recognize. My phone buzzes and I pick it up for once. Are we still on for later? On my way. I take a deep breath. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. He's not dangerous. I slip it back into my pocket and get moving. The art classroom is mostly empty at this hour. Just a few clusters of students scattered around walking on... You know what? We always meet Riley in very public places anyway, so it's a lot safer compared to the other people. Riley is there, claiming a grouping of desks by the window. He's all alone. Oh, look at Riley. He's so beautiful. Sure. I'll get to it when I can after stream. His shoulders are hunched, his head tilted, his lips pressed together in concentration. A sketchbook lies open in front of him. His pencil moves across the page in quick, confident strokes. What is he drawing? Hey, Riley. His hand slammed the pages shut so fast the pencil goes flying. Looking up at me with wide, startled eyes, his cheek flushing pink. Hime, you, hey, hi! Sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you like that. No, it's fine. I was just lost in thought. You know how it is. What were you working on? Oh, just practice sketches. Studies, nothing interesting, really. Can I see? His fingers tighten on the cover. For a moment, I think he's gonna say no. It's not very good. I mean, I was just messing around and... Riley? He hesitates, then he flips past the pages quickly. Too quickly for me to catch, more than a blur of lines and shadows. He lands on a page, a study of hands in different poses. Hands. They're hard, you know? Can't seem to get them right. You can say that again. I'm pretty sure that's not the page he was working on, but whatever. He's just a bit shy, that's all. They're really good. Thanks, that means a lot coming from you. His smile is genuine now, his shoulders relax, pulling the sketchbook closer to his chest. So, the project. Right, I was thinking. His hands move as he talks faster and faster as he gets excited. And then we could use different mediums for each piece, like charcoal for one and watercolor for another, to show how our essence changes depending on... Riley. But that might be too ambitious. I don't want to stress you out. Maybe we should start simpler and... Riley, you're there? He blinks at me, his cheeks are pink again. Let's do it your way. It sounds good. Really? His voice cracks on the word. I can't help but giggle. We spend the next hour talking through the details, or rather, he talks and I listen. His ideas are good, better than good. He's thought about this more than I have, clearly. By the time we wrap up, the classroom is emptied out completely. I'll walk you back. You don't have to. I want to. His voice is soft, but there's something underneath that makes me pause. Something that sounds like insistence. Ooh. Riley is so sweet. I gather my things and we walk through the quiet campus together. The stars are out, scattered across the sky like speckled white paint. Riley walks close to me, close enough that our shoulders brush from time to time. We reach my building and he stops at my entrance, turning to me. I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, take care. He lingers for a moment, then nods and turns away. I watch him go until his figure blurs and I can't see him anymore. It went better than I expected. I'm scrolling through my phone when the message comes through. Today was really fun. I'm glad we're partners. Who's got you smiling like that? Oh, he just jump scared me. He just appeared from behind my phone. Dude, don't do that. I look up. He's leaning against the doorframe of his room, arms crossed. I didn't hear him come out. No one. It's just the project. The project? Yeah, with Riley. He's my partner. Alright, the Sinclair kid. You know him? We've met at some point. He pushes off the doorframe, moving toward me. Be careful with that one. What does that mean? Nothing, just that he can be a bit much more than he lets on. He holds my gaze a moment too long. Another notification chimes. I glance back down at the screen. Everything okay? Just wanted to check in. Come swing by tomorrow. I'll make you a honey latte. I stare at the messages, Milo being exactly the kind of friend he's always been. My hands shake. My heart's still racing from Anthony's words. From everything. Respond normally. My fingers tap the screen quickly. Don't worry about me. I'm just tired. I'll hold you to that honey latte. Get some rest. I look up. Anthony is still standing there, waiting for me to say something. I'll keep that in mind, Anthony. Thanks. He gives me a nod and turns, walking back to his room. His door shuts behind him with a quiet click. I get a notification, a post from Brutal Honesty. It's always the one you have the highest expectation that disappoints you the most. What? Hi, Juju Dio! Welcome in. Bunny power, that's right. The power to pull in the men of this story. So for anyone who is new to the stream or you just came in, we are playing Knee Deep ! In Love, a Yandere Dating Simulator. So if you guys are interested, I actually pinned it in my Twitch chat, but it's available on the Comfort Kuma Studios itch.io to try for free if you want. That's right. So we have 3 love interests. We have finished Milo's demo route, which was just now. He ends up locking us in a room. And now we're on the second boy's route, Riley. He's our project partner, and so far it's going good. I really can't see how this is gonna go to a dark place, so who knows? The steam fogs up the bathroom, and I stand under the hot water for longer than I need to, letting it wash over me, letting it drown out my thoughts. Creak! I turn off the tap, creaking, just outside the window. Clutching the towel to my chest, I wait, listening. The water drips from my hair to the floor towel. Is someone watching me shower, bro? What the heck? I don't hear it a second time. What was that noise? My heart pounds faster. I peek through the blinds. I don't know what I thought I would have seen. I don't know what it could have been. There's nothing there. Oh, creepies! Oh, he's creepy. Oh, no. Don't tell me Riley was watching us shower. Oh, it's always the ones that act like Saikuno. I wake to an empty apartment. Wait, what? Anthony wasn't there? Anthony's door is open when I pass it. I try not to read into it. I shouldn't be making him into something he might not be. A pile of warm toast is on the kitchen counter. He must have prepared some for me before he left. My phone buzzes. Hope you slept well. I spent the whole night looking at references for our project. So excited for class today. See you soon. I read his messages, a smile tugging at my lips despite everything. Saikuno. He's cute, but that's the word that comes to mind. Cute in a way that makes this all seem too absurd. I grab a piece of toast from the stack, munching on it quickly as I gather my things for class. I check my phone again. No notifications, no Brutal Honesty post, just Riley's notification sitting there. The walk to campus is different today. Students mill between buildings, laughing and talking, and the sunlight shining brighter than yesterday. It's different. Peaceful, even. I don't feel my heart sinking that much anymore. Riley comes out of the art building, sketchbook tucked under his arm, head down. He looks up, his eyes sparkle when they find me. Hime, wanna get lunch together? My treat. Sounds good. He falls into step beside me, chattering about class, the project, and some artist he discovered online whose work he wants to show me. He seemed to have opened up to me after our meeting yesterday, like he doesn't need to hide. Oh! Hide? We sent somebody hiding yesterday! I listen to his light chattering, giving him short replies whenever he waits for me to answer. We find a spot in the food court, and Riley insists on paying, swiping his card before I can pull out my wallet. You know what went wrong here? She should not have let... Apart from Anthony, who basically lives, like, with her and Milo, who's our childhood friend, who would have eventually went to the apartment. She should not have let Riley walk her all the way to her apartment door. Okay, ladies, stay safe. If you live in an apartment complex, you are, you know, letting a guy walk you back or send you back, don't let them go to your apartment on the first date. Definitely don't let them know where you live, okay? Like, don't even go up the lift. If you can, take the stairs. Or you stop at a different floor and then you just, like, move down. Because freaks are everywhere, for real, for real. I hate that. That's the kind of world we live in, but it's true. It can get dangerous if you tell people where you live and you don't know them very well. And that's how he knew where to peek when she was showering. We find a spot in the food court and Riley insists on paying, swiping his card before I can pull out my wallet. You didn't have to. It's a thank you for everything. He grins at me and my heart flutters. He's off again, ideas spilling out, color theory, composition, the different ways artists capture the same subject, and what we can do with our project that's never been done before. I find myself smiling, watching him ramble excitedly. It's easy to forget in moments like this that anything is wrong. The light that hits your face when you're sitting by the window in visual fundamentals, I've been trying to capture it in my sketches, but I can never get it quite. His sketches? I give him a look and he stops himself, cheeks flushing. His eyes dart away. I mean, it's something I noticed. We could reference it for the project. You've been sketching me? He lowers his head further. No, I mean, yes, but it's not, it's just practice. I mean, our project is for us to draw each other, so it's not that surprising, is it? His words trip over each other, his face growing redder by the second. He's gripping his sketchbook so hard his knuckles are white. I'm flattered. Riley? You are? I think back to the sketch I pieced together a few days ago. How long has he been drawing me? Next time, just tell me before you draw me. I will! He laughs breathlessly. Can I see them, the sketches? They're not finished. I want them to be perfect before I show you. Wanna bet that he's the kind of freak that if you look at his sketches, there's sketches of her in the bath, there's sketches on her in her living room, there's sketches on her asleep. Like he's just been loitering around her this entire time and she didn't know. How freaky would that be? Riley, soon, I promise. I just need to get them right. I notice the way his fingers curl tightly around the edge of his sketchbook, the way he glances at me when he thinks I'm not looking. What's in there that he doesn't want me to see? Exactly what I just listed out, chat. The cat's out of the bag, yet he's still being so secretive. He changes the topic after that, going back to the project, talking fast again, hands moving again. I try to follow, try to focus on his words, but my mind keeps wandering away to how he reacted when I asked about the sketches, to the list, always the list lurking in the back of my mind. Hime, what's wrong? I blink. He's leaning forward, face close to mine, concern written all over his features. Sorry, I'm just tired. We can stop for today if you want. No, it's fine. I want to keep going. He studies me for a moment, his eyes almost knowing, then his soft smile returns. Let's go to the cafe. Come, some caffeine might help. Oh! No. Milo's gonna kill you if he sees you with me. Though, to be fair, Milo has probably already seen us with him a decent bit. Well, I know you go there sometimes. How does he know that? That'd be nice. She doesn't question him. She just goes with it. Oh no. The sun is starting to set, painting the cafe window in shades of orange and pink. Believing I'm fatigued, he's quieter. I notice how he's holding back, how he's doing his best not to bother me. I'm not used to Riley's silence. He's timid, sure, but he's been a bit more talkative whenever he's with me. I don't think I'll ever get used to his silence. Somehow, a part of me hopes he'll start talking again. The doorbell chimes a soft, bright tune. The cafe is warm, humming with a murmur of students and the hiss of espresso machines. The air smells of cinnamon and coffee beans. The window slightly fogged up, like it always has. I slide into a booth with Riley next to me. Closer than he needs to be. He's already pulling out his sketchbook, flipping to a fresh page, his legs bounding under the table. My eyes drift to the corner. Milo is there, wiping down the machine. He glances up when we enter, then looks away. He hesitates, worried about my exhaustion, worried he'll go too far with his chatting. He's worried about me. I'll listen to any ideas you have, so don't hold back. He gives me a slight nod, reassured. I was thinking you could use something that feels you, not really what you're comfortable with, but what you're drawn to. I honestly never thought about it that much. You must have something you love, something that makes you feel, I don't know, whole. Okay guys, before we continue, I'm gonna just change my TikTok. Just gonna change my TikTok capture real quick. Let's see if I can change the window capture to the game. There we go. Then you guys can see the full screen on TikTok. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice that it was in the full screen. All right, I hope that's better. Let me know if it is. His eyes are fired up with a passion. He gazes into mine. Nothing's coming to mind. MPL goods, happy to hear that, Jojo deal. Oh, no worries. We'll figure it out together. How's the project coming along? Milo's standing over us, arms crossed, an easy smile on his face, his eyes fixed on Riley. Oh, hi. Wow. Hi, Milo. Jojo's fine. Okay, I'll call you Jojo then. Thank you so much. That makes it a lot easier. Thank you for the likes as well. That helps our stream to be seen. This is actually my second time being live on TikTok, so please be forgiving if there's audio issues or anything else. Anything that is like slightly awry, just let me know. Or if there are any audio issues and things like that, like let me know, and I'll see if I can fix it. He was relaxed a moment ago, uncomfortable. Now he looks anxious. 2 yanderes meeting at the cafe? What's going on? Why did I get a notification? Oh, TikTok live. Hi, computer load detected. Now we're fine. Milo sits across from us, settling in the booth. Sounds interesting. You're an art student, right? Riley gives him a nod, his shoulders tensing further. It's odd, but Riley looks a bit starstruck. I've seen your work around in the student gallery. You've got talent. Wait, yeah. Oh, thanks. He scratches at his fingernails, not knowing what to say. How about checking out the lecture next week? They've got guest speakers, the whole thing on contemporary portraiture. That's so relevant, Milo. You're very astute, Milo. You've been observing very well, Milo. He leans back, his arms along the back of the booth. It'd be good to meet some people. Time to ship Milo and Riley. They'd be cute together, you're not gonna lie. Riley's eyebrows furrow. Why would I be interested in anyone else? His wording throws me off, the way his tone dropped all of a sudden, as if Milo had insulted him by insinuating that he should spend time with another person. The admiration that was just there a few seconds ago vanishes. I don't recognize what takes its place. What's with that look? Suit yourself. He stands up, brushing off his apron, and his eyes meet mine for a second. Let me know if you need anything. Before I can respond, he's gone, back behind the counter, leaving Riley and I alone. That was kind of weird. You know Milo? I had no idea they knew of each other, but if what just happened is any indication, they've definitely met at least once. Once before, that I was never aware of. Now that I think about it, I don't really know much of anything about Milo's personal life. He's always so focused on me. 2 of the people on the list, 2 of them who happen to recognize each other. This doesn't feel like a coincidence. A buzzing starts under my skin, an uncomfortable feeling that only builds as my mind begins to spiral. It's only broken by Riley's reply. I almost forgot I asked him a question. Not really, sorta. We know of each other. He's always checking on you, isn't he? Always making sure you're okay. His tone is empty of the warmth that's usually there. Yeah, he is, but I see him hovering around you a lot. After classes, at the cafe, it's hard not to notice. His words make me nervous. In spite of everything, I feel the need to defend Milo. On the off chance that the list is just an elaborate prank. Milo's just some goof I grew up with and nothing else. He would never be a danger to others. I cling to that thought and let it carry me back to my conversation with Riley. He's known me a long time. We grew up together. I'm glad you have people who care about you. Or so he says, but his voice sounds distant. Not like he's offering compassion, but more like he's reading from a textbook. Me too. Hey, and now you have me. No need to rely on Milo all the time. I smile, but it doesn't reach his eye. His hands find mine, fingers stretching around my wrist. Oh. I can take care of you better than he can. Oh, it's starting, chat. The freak is starting. I feel it. I feel it in my little bones. My mouth is dry. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what it means coming from him, with his name on that list and his sketchbook full of secrets. Riley, He pulls away, out of the booth before I can finish. It's cold out. You need something warm. I'll get you a drink. He heads to the counter, then I'm left sitting here, heart pounding, watching him talk to the barista. He glances back at me once, twice, 3 times, checking to make sure that I'm still there. When he comes back, he's carrying 2 cups. He hands one to me. The heat seeps through the cupboard, heating my palms. Here comes the freak. Yeah. The cafe doors swing shut behind us, the cold air hitting my face. I pull my jacket up a little tighter. The campus is empty at this hour. The building's dark. Our footsteps echo on the pavement, the only sound in the silence. Why does this TikTok live keep on notifying me of things though. The drink is sweet, the way I like it. He brought it for me without asking what I wanted, just like Milo does. Very astute, Riley. Very observant of you, Riley. Very mysterious of you, Riley. I sip it as we walk, the warmth spreading through my chest. I don't think about what that means. I like this, being with you, working on something together. I mean, it's hard for me to talk to people, but with you, it's like I can just be me. I glance at him, his face lit by the soft glow of the streetlights. You're pretty fun to be around, Riley. Really? I like how passionate you are about your interests. You don't find it annoying? I know I tend to ramble on a lot. It's cute. He ducks his head, but I can catch the smile spreading across his face. His hands come up to hide it, but it's no use. If you could create anything, what would you make? Create? Art. We're too busy with assignments and practice and all that. What if we had the time for our own work? I take a sip of the drink, savoring the taste of sugar on my tongue. The fine art student in me is having an existential crisis right now. Like, if I did have time, what would I make? I don't know, Chet. I just haven't thought about it in so long. All I have is work, and then rest, and then, like, going out with my husband. Blooming Boba says no because he seems 2 sentences away from saying his XP bar is low. Ah! True. So we gotta turn up the freak so that he doesn't seem too Saikuno, okay? He can only keep that for a while before it starts to get like, you know? Until it starts to rub me the wrong way. Y'all. Yes, I can't wait. I think Riley is on the surface very safe and very like positive and like not off at all. But he's the kind of guy that once you get to know him and once he feels that you're not guarded anymore, ooh boy, I think he's gonna be worse than all of them combined. When he gets to that point, you know, of comfort and of like being obsessed with you. It scares me, but I'm still reading. Something about how it feels to be alone in the crowd. Do you feel lonely? Not particularly, it's as if I'm drowning, but no one's realized it yet. I used to feel the same too. He tucks a strand of hair behind his ear, before I found something to focus on. Your art? Art helps, yeah, but it's not the same as having someone who sees you for who you are. We walk together in silence. I've noticed you seem really anxious lately. I pause. Hime, is there something on your mind? I should tell him about the list, about Heart Echo, about everything. The words are right there at the tip of my tongue. But I can't. You can tell me. I'll keep a secret. He's standing here like he's waiting for something, for me to say the right words, for me to give him what he's been waiting for. You don't trust me, do you? It's not about trust. Then what is it? I look away. Nothing. Forget I said anything. For a moment, he's quiet. His fingers curl at his sides. I'm sorry. I glance over. He's not looking at me anymore. Hands shoved into his pockets. I get excited and then I push too hard. I do that. He looks at his shoes. He kicks at the loose pebbles, watching it skip ahead of us. I'm not good at talking, but I'm trying for you. I really just want to understand you better. You don't have to tell me anything you're not ready to. But can I still walk you home? No! Everything is shouting at me to say no, but we cannot say no. Let me guess. We cannot choose no. His fingers peek out of his sleeve, fidgeting with the hem. I like being around you. If you want to walk alone, I get it. He starts to step back, giving me room. You can walk with me. Are you sure? I don't want to make you uncomfortable. You won't. He offers me a smile, the same smile he gives when I compliment his work. It's hopeful. I'm happy to hear that. He follows me to my apartment door, making sure that I return home safely. Girl! Good night, Hime. He gives me the sweetest smile, the smallest wave, and leaves me be. He doesn't look back. Good night, Riley. The hallway is quiet. I fumble for my keys at the door, my hand's clumsy. I find it, I fit it into the lock, and I push open the door. I'm barely through when I stumble, reaching to grab for the wall, but my fingers are slipping. Oh, my head, it's pounding. Uh-oh. Footsteps approach from behind me, echoing through the corridor. Turn around, but my body doesn't listen. My legs buckle, but oh no! Riley, no! Oh, MC. I fall, but I don't hit the ground. Shh, I've got you. He's holding me, his arm around my waist, keeping me upright. His breath is warm against my ear. His face is close to mine. So close. Too close. It's so Jover, chat. I told you he's good. He's the worst. He's the worst out of the three. Oh, chat. I've got you. I'll always have you. I can't keep my eyes open. The world is spinning, tilting, falling away. I try to push him away, but my arms won't budge and my legs won't hold me. My body isn't mine anymore. He carries me to the bed, being as gentle as he can. Gentle despite everything. The mattress dips when he sits beside me. His hand brushes the hair from my forehead, fingertips tracing down my cheek, my jaw, the curve of my neck. Oh, I've waited for this for so long. All the shyness is gone, burned away by desire. Just be with you, to have you all to myself. I try to call out for Anthony, for anyone. My tongue feels sick in my mouth, my lips numb. What comes out is barely a whimper. There's no need for that. I'm here for you. He gently strokes my head. It should be soothing. It should be comforting. It's what he wishes it to be. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of everything. You're mine. You've always been mine. From the first moment we've met, from when we bumped into each other, I knew you're mine to love. You... The door slams open. I hear it through the fog. Oh! Oh! Are we saved or is he gonna die? Are we saved or is he gonna die? I don't know! What the hell are you doing? Riley's hand freezes in my hair. I was just... Get out now. You don't understand. We were just... This is your only warning, Sinclair. Get out or I'll make you. I hear footsteps, a sharp inhale, the rustle of fabric. She's mine. You can't just... She's not yours, and she never has been. Everything is muffled, distant. A crash, a thud, a grunt of pain. Another crash, glass shattering. Everything goes quiet. Hime, can you hear me? Stay with me. Darkness. Light bleeds in, but it's pulling me under. Hime! Ah! That's crazy. Oh. Wow, guys. Wow. I did not think that Riley would be the type to do that. That was totally unexpected. Like, I expected him to be a little obsessed maybe or something, but going all the way to do that, oh my god. I'm just so glad that MC is safe. Ah, Anthony, thank God for Anthony. Damn, yeah, that was intense. That's so crazy. So how are we gonna romance them even, guys? Do we have to feed into their delusions? Or if you are not a fan of DubCon or like anything to do with losing your bodily anatomy and all that, you have some sort of experiences that bar you from experiencing this kind of fiction in any way, shape, or form, then I would suggest you avoid Riley's route. Yeah, I think you should avoid Riley's route if that is a sensitive thing for you. But, you know, with all things, especially with visual novels or dating sims that are... You already know that it's going to be a bit sensitive, you know. Exercise caution with the themes if you have to. Look up reviews, look up trigger warnings. Sometimes the game itself might not have it, but you can find them online if people have already played through it. Some people do that for Love and Deep Space cards because they can't really put the trigger warnings since it might go against certain not restrictions, but like it might go against it might prevent them from being able to publish certain things. So before you dive into things like a Yandere Dating Simulator, remember to go and read the trigger warnings and tags and reviews. Non-spoiler reviews exist too if you are sensitive to certain topics. Okay, guys? I happen to be okay with consuming all this as fiction. So we're gonna go ahead and start Anthony's route now. Time to go back to the main menu where we choose our love interest. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Okay, let's save here. Oh wait, never mind. That was like our character creation screen. Okay, so we're gonna skip all the way until we get to choose our love interest again. I'm gonna have head to bed. Okay, good night. I know I'm streaming way past when I usually stream, but thank you so much for tuning in for Riley and Milo's route. And if you want to experience Anthony's route on your own, okay, Boba and whoever else, remember the demo is free to play. So if you want, go to comfortkumastudio.itch.io and you can download the demo for free. Okay, so we're gonna go through Anthony's route, however, because I want to clear the demo tonight. But if you have to head off, see you. Thank you so much for joining us for the time that you have. All right, we're gonna continue now. My hands are shaking enough that it takes a couple of tries for my finger to properly tap the button on the screen. Anthony. I chose Anthony. Heart Echo mentioned he was the relatively sane one and least likely to murder in my name. I don't know him super well yet, but he's been the perfect roommate so far. Respectful, dependable, and willing to meet me halfway with all the chores around the place. Well, if you ignore how often he hogs the washing machine. He's kind of intimidating though, so sometimes I don't know what to say to him or even if he wants to talk at all. Or maybe the scales are so skewed that even having the lowest threat level still means that he's just that, a threat. Well, I think last night just took the top spot for my worst sleeps ever leaderboard. Somehow I managed to cobble a few hours of sleep together, but as I sit up and stretch, I feel my whole body forget to do any real resting. Through thoughts about Heart Echo, the deranged things I've read on it, kept bouncing around in the corners of my mind like those retro DVD screensavers. All the frantic pacing around my room must have tuckered me out because my body hit the bed before I could even process what was happening. 2 firm knocks rap against my door. I jolted into the air, muscles seizing. I barely managed to hold an undignified yelp. Aren't you gonna snooze that alarm a 5th time? You aren't gonna snooze that alarm a 5th time, are you? Anthony. At the sound of his voice, the cavalcade? How do I say that? Okay, that's my bad. I should look that up. Of emotions I felt last night flood back into me. Is he dangerous? The app says so. Am I even safe in my own dorm anymore? Dreamland's closed for the day. Come on, got something for you out here. He just sounds like how he always does. I shake my head, hoping it'll clear my thoughts. I might be putting too much stock into the random malware that instilled itself into my phone. It's curiosity that grants me the strength to emerge from my blanket cocoon. Outside, I spot Anthony lounging on the couch nursing a drink. Something hot, judging by the little tendrils of steam wafting up from the top of the mug. There you are. Here, sit, drink. I pat my way over to the couch, footsteps muffled by fuzzy socks, and take a seat next to my roommate. It's hot. Here, I'll hold the front. You can grab the handle. Anthony gingerly hands me a hot mug of coffee. The mug is small, a fact I register as my hand brushes against Anthony's to secure it. I almost drop the tiny thing when I feel how hot his fingertips are, near scowling as he holds the mug steady for me. Thanks, I'm gonna need this if I aspire to be anything more than a zombie shambling around campus today. Anthony lets out an affirmative grunt as I bring the caffeinated goodness to my lips. I make a positive noise of my own. This is a pretty good cup of coffee. Like it? It's perfect. How'd you get the right amount of milk and sugar to add? Anthony shifts on the couch. You mentioned your coffee order during one of your post-class rambles. I improvised with that in mind. I didn't think Anthony really paid much attention when I went on about my day. I don't even remember when I told him about that little tidbit. Mission accomplished then. This is delicious. Maybe I can save a few dollars and skip the cafe every now and then since I have a barista living in my dorm. I can grab some nicer ingredients if you want. Flavored syrup, bitter grounds, that sort of thing. I think I'd like that. And you might too. I mean, black coffee? A little sweetness won't kill you, you know? Tastes alright. It works. Never needed to try anything else. I make a face. I didn't like it at first either. Too bitter, but I kept trying. Everyone goes crazy for the stuff. I just wanted to know why. I found out eventually. Once you overcome the bitterness, there's all kinds of notes. Nuts, chocolate, spice. They're faint, but they're... Coffee's complex. Instead of appreciating it, people dilute those flavors. They brute force the bitterness away with sweetness. I think this is the most Anthony has ever said to me. I want to keep the moment going, but a horrible realization hits me. The fact that you got that all from instant coffee is seriously impressive. I still think it's worth introducing you to all the delicious flavors in the chocolate factory, Charlie. But maybe later. She sounds like she's flirting with him. Ooh, all the delicious flavors in my chocolate factory. Okay. Nope. Looking at my phone reminds me of how close I'm cutting it before my next class. You might have been right about all that snoozing. I'm gonna have to book it to make it to class on time. It pains me, but I get up from the couch, scanning for my book bag. Wait, you didn't eat any? No time? No, he said, wait, you didn't eat any. No time. The coffee will sustain me. Trust. I can almost hear Anthony's eye roll as I race to grab my bag and rush out the door. By the sink of my teeth, I make it to the art lecture in time. If I didn't have any caffeine pumping through my system, I probably would have passed out from exhaustion with how fast I sprinted onto campus. Professor Lane lets out, oh, this is a new professor. I do my best not to make any direct eye contact with anyone as I shimmy toward the only empty seat in the lecture hall. As I settle in, I hear a familiar laugh. Someone's a little tardy to the party. Miss your alarm, or did our favorite brooding Doberman reveal himself to actually be a yappy little chihuahua? How does he know everything that's going on? I think he's got a bug on my phone or something. I can't imagine Anthony as a chihuahua, no. But we did sit and enjoy some instant coffee together for a bit after I snoozed my alarm one too many times. Milo raises an eyebrow, a dumbfounded expression forming on his face. He gave you some of that bitter, blunt sludge and you drank it willingly? Is everything alright in that dorm? Should I alert the authorities or something? I should have guessed that homebrew coffee would be Milo's cup of tea. I stifle a laugh at the thought. He's such a coffee snob. None of us have round-the-clock access to a $10,000 miracle machine, Milo. Besides, I certainly couldn't taste any sludge underneath the cream and sugar, Anthony added. It wasn't a cafe-quality latte, true, but he made the most out of what we had lying around the dorm. The gesture was sweet enough. Milo doesn't look convinced, but he drops the subject in favor of Professor Lane's lecture. I follow suit, jotting down notes on a fresh page in my loose leaf. The use of shadow and negative space can amplify the intensity of light in a painting's composition. The technique called chiaroscuro and is most strongly associated with the Baroque period. All too familiar. I miss my art lectures, honestly. After I finish my classes for the day, I head over to the park near the edge of campus. Most people prefer to study at the cafe or the library, but I'm a fan of those spots. I'm a fan of those spots too, but sometimes they feel a little claustrophobic. The frenetic energy oozing from everyone can be overwhelming. There's a chill in the air today, which means that the park will mostly be empty. On days like this, I can imagine the park as a secret oasis only a handful of students know the way to. I pull out my sketchbook, eager to try out some chiaroscuro style shading myself. A quick scan of the area reveals my subject for today, a majestically melancholic willow tree. As I make to put pencil on paper, I feel something brush against my leg. Ah! I jump from the bench, my sketch pad flies from my hand and thumps onto the grass. The sound triggers some leaves rustling under the bench. A pigeon, maybe? Or a rabbit? I lean down to investigate and find a cat? Oh, cute! A kitty cat! Examine the cat's posture. The cat's back is arched, tail low and swishing from side to side. Hi, Sirius K. Thank you for the ayaya. The hairs on his back are raised like it's been electrified. Reminds me of a porcupine. That probably means I should approach it with caution, if at all. Show your palm to the cat. As I extend my palm toward the cat, it bristles. I wait a spell before trying again. It looks less alarmed this time around, but makes no move to inspect my hand. Okay, maybe we can share the bench then. Me on top and you under there. Does that work for you, little guy? The cat responds with the same steady gaze it's given me this entire time. It doesn't seem keen to move from its leaf bed. Slowly, I grab my sketchbook off the ground and sit back down, giving the cat as much space as I can. Back to more important business, drawing a moody willow tree with some Baroque flair. It takes a minute to get into the zone, but before I know it, my pencil begins gliding along the surface of my sketchbook like the breeze against the willow trees. At some point, the cat joins me on the bench. I welcome the company. I stay in the creative flow for who knows how long until the breeze turns a little less gentle. The paper in my sketchbook whips erratically as the wind buffets the tree. As if a curtain is being drawn, the willow's leaf parts to reveal a figure lounging on a hefty branch near the tree trunk. Is that Anthony? I hold my breath, willing the wind to pick up again. Sure enough, it's him. He's lying on the branch, one arm folded above his head and the other clutching something to his chest. I see gangly wires belonging to a pair of earbuds and a sports ball resting at the foot of the tree. He must be listening to some music on his phone. I can't help but wonder what genre he likes. Maybe something grungy, rock, metal, alternative? Or maybe he's the type to listen to stuff no one would expect, like bubblegum pop. I'm startled out of my reverie when a soft voice breaks through the windsong. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I figured you heard me coming with all the leaves I crunched to get to the bench. Mind if I sit? Sure, it's as much your property as mine, and there's plenty of room for two. I scoot over a touch and move my backpack to the ground to give Riley some space. The cat, as I discovered, repositions herself onto my lap. Kitashi, is that you? Riley smiles graciously before joining me on the bench. It's funny, sometimes I see you here as I walk to class. I'm happy to finally catch you when we're both free. I don't know Riley very well yet, but something about the way he tilts his head toward me and how he fiddles with his fingers creates an odd sense of calm within me. Weird, because Riley looks almost ready to bolt away like a spooked gazelle. It's nice is all. I'd like to come out here for inspiration as well. The park is different every time you visit. The subtle yet energetic ebb and flow of nature, a whole society constantly shifting all around us. Almost maddening how nothing here is ever completely how you last left it. We are all in never-ending fluctuation. As artists, our job is to put the pin to the butterfly, to stop time, to halt change, to capture. Riley suddenly stops talking, a realization dawning on him. He hides his face in his hand. Oh gosh, I'm doing that pretentious artist rambling thing again. I really have to rein it in, I'm sorry. I don't mind. I never gave it much thought as to why I'm drawn here, but your take on it makes a lot more sense. Thank you for being kind about it. It's still a jarring thing to do unsolicited. I'll work on it for next time. We sit in comfortable silence for a few moments, enjoying nature's never-ending fluctuations. Riley glances over at my notebook. A figure study, I take? Might be a stretch, calling a tree a figure. No, silly. I'm talking about the human person you drew, not the tree they're sitting on. Oh, would you look at that? I did draw someone in the tree. Have you ever zoned out so hard you drew something and didn't realize it? Happens to me all the time. Part of the fun is looking back to my drawings and discovering pieces I don't remember working on. We share an understanding giggle at that. Riley opens his mouth to say something else when a high-velocity object hits him square in the jaw. Ah! Riley, are you okay? Where did that soccer ball come from? My attention is equally split between trying to help Riley pull himself back together and checking to see if more flying balls are heading our way. Should I get you to a nurse? Your face is pretty red. Riley is interrupted a second time. Sorry, you? Riley. Right, my bad. Got a bad angle on the ball, swerve somewhere. Anthony glances at Riley's rapidly swelling face. Somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. We need to get some ice on you, like now, before your face swells up. Yeah, Hime, I think you might be right. Mind leading the way? I think I'm starting to lose vision in one of my eyes. You'll be fine. Swelling should go down in a day or two, if you're consistent with the ice. Let up, though, and it might come back to bite you. Are you secretly majoring in medicine, Anthony? Nah, just get hit in the face more than most. Riley's mouth starts working like he's got a retort ready. You should... Hey, make a new friend? Anthony gestures towards my feline companion. I think we've built a nice rapport, yeah? Cool. Cats are cool. Chill, mellow fellows. Stinging. Why won't it stop stinging? I mentally facepalm. Riley needs help. Well, guys, you know what time it is? Infirmary time. Bye, Anthony. Maybe put the ball away for today. I give the cat a few last scritches before helping Riley to the infirmary. After finally getting Riley some medical attention and suffering through my evening class, I finally arrive back at my home base for the semester. As I open the door, I'm greeted by the familiar musk of greasy food and the droning static of a talking head coming from the TV. Oh hey, welcome back. There's some takeout in the fridge I didn't finish if you're hungry. Anthony calls out from the kitchen. He's hunched over the table back facing me, fiddling with something. Ordinarily, I'd say your leftovers are your problem, but I'm still a little hungry, even after nabbing some food on campus. I make my way over to the kitchen, fetching the to-go box from the fridge and popping it into the microwave. 1.5 minutes should do the trick. As the machine's warm light turns on and starts humming, I turn to face Anthony, who has relocated to the living room, back once again, turned to me. Did someone accidentally hit you in the face with a soccer ball too? As if. I'd never let myself get so engrossed in a conversation that I completely miss a projectile flying right for me. A light bulb hums to life in my mind. I grab one of the takeout menus from off the fridge and fashion it into a crude paper airplane. With the silent grace of an assassin, I launch my weapon at Anthony. It's a direct hit right in the jugular. Anthony winces as his hand shoots up to cover his neck and cranes his head to glance at me. Nice shot, sharpshooter. Didn't think you had it in you. And point taken. In this position, I can see he's got a dirty cloth in his hand. There's a shape of something underneath it. Gonna share what's got you so focused over there? Wasn't planning on it, no. The microwave beeps loudly. I sigh to myself, spinning around to grab the remnants of Anthony's dinner and join him on the sofa. He shuffles, eyes darting in the direction of his room before landing back on me. Might have been smart to have done this in my room. I was trying not to freak you out. Don't freak out, okay? It's just a prop. That's totally, for sure, not an ominous thing to say, but I'll do my best. I steel myself as Anthony removes the cloth to reveal a gun. That's a gun. Yep, like I said, not real or anything. Replicas sometimes look realer than the real thing nowadays. I don't think he's fooling anyone. I got it from the film department for our project, a personal thing, direct to study. Professor Eleanor's helping me out. Perfectly harmless to you. I can make sure you don't see it again though. Fake or not, I know this kind of stuff can make people feel not safe. You are safe here, for the record. That's not something you should worry about. I don't have any reasons to think otherwise, but thanks. So, you borrowed a prop gun. I'm curious, why do you have it here? Thought it'd be rude to return it so dirty, see? He holds up the piece of cloth. Black stains discolor the otherwise white sheet. Soot collects inside, can damage the gun if you leave it sitting there for too long. That thing actually shoots? Enough to look realistic. I'm no gun expert, so I take Anthony at his word. Honestly, the gun is making me a bit nervous, so I rack my brain for a topic change. Anthony covers the gun with the cloth again and wordlessly heads to his room. I relax on the couch. TV broadcast, Taunt 82nd Street. The victim who has yet to be identified. Anthony re-enters our common space. Can't eat? Oh, the leftovers. I should eat some. Hopefully it hasn't gone cold. I think as I bring a forkful to my mouth. TV broadcast. 3 wounds in the chest area police believe came from gunfire. The investigation remains ongoing. The food is ice on my tongue. I barely managed to resist the urge to spit out the cool cardboard rice in my mouth. TV broadcast. Contestant number 1. Behind one of those 3 curtains is a new car. Can you guess which... Want me to heat that back up? Oh, sure. Probably should have left it in there longer to start with if it got cold that quick. Anthony drops off the reheated leftovers and leaves me with the TV. The game show lights up on the screen. Anthony must have changed the channel. That was kind of him. Hearing about all the misfortune I was lucky to avoid on any given day makes me go nutty after a while. I try my best to focus on the charismatic show host, anything to take my mind off the guns and murder. Eventually, I crawled back into bed, but once again, sleep rests just out of my grasp. Thank you so much for the likes, by the way, on the TikTok live. Anthony's fake gun, the news broadcast, even Riley coming over to join me in the park. I can't stop this sensation of danger lurking around every corner. My nerves are wound up so tight I might just explode. I start to feel lightheaded, and my room seems especially cramped all of a sudden. I head to the kitchen to grab some water. It's dark as I make my way through the hall. Before I reach the kitchen, I notice something odd. Why do I hear metal clinking against metal? Almost as if someone is trying to break the lock to the front door. I carefully thread towards the noise. My hand fumbles against the wall for the common room light. Got it. In an instant, the room is illuminated, and the sight that greets me is the last thing I expect to see. Oh no, what's happening? Anthony sits in the chair in the middle of the space, hands handcuffed behind him. Wait, that can't be right. You're kind of sneaky when you want to be. Not that I didn't hear you coming. Your footsteps are light and a little hesitant, like you almost want to double check each step you take. I don't think I know how to respond to anything happening right now. Anthony cracks a smile at that. Sorry, I wanted to say something, but I couldn't figure out what. Or if I should say anything at all. Thought speaking up in the dark might make things worse. I think you're onto something there. I probably would have screamed so loud one of the neighbors would have felt compelled to call the police. To help me or just file a noise complaint, I can't say. The girl in 212B terrifies me. But I gotta ask, what exactly is going on here? Handcuffing yourself in the dark is a little odd, you have to admit. No argument from me. Couldn't sleep. Insomnia had a lot on my mind tonight. The handcuffs helped me think. The lockpicking part specifically. The cuffs forced me to confront the issue, work out a solution. It's sort of meditative. What? He's so strange. It's kind of cute though. Anthony pauses for a beat. I decide that my roommate is a little strange. Wanna give it a try? You know what? Why not? Okay, get yourself cupped up in front of this handsome man. Why don't you? Oh, MC, you a freak too. Hey. Why not? I'm a little delirious and wanting to try something. I'm willing to try anything at this point. Oh, she's totally flirting with him, guys. Oh wait, you're still trapped in there. Not for long. I've solved both issues. Anthony is true to his word. Within seconds, he frees himself from the cuffs. He gets up from the chair and gestures towards it. Your turn. As Anthony fastens the handcuffs to my wrist, the gravity of what I just agreed to hit me like a semi-truck. A wave of unadulterated panic washes over me. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is not panic. You're gonna go all bug-eyed on me. Try not to do that. I'm feeling lightheaded again. Actually, Anthony, I think I'm gonna head back to bed and try listening to one of those 10-hour thunderstorm videos. Don't be a baby. You'll be fine. Here's your lockpick. Is this a paperclip? You're a real genius, Hime. You'll break out in no time. He pulls out the other chair of the dorm and sits right down behind me. Feel for an opening at the top of the cuff. Stick the pin in there and shimmy it around. That's it? You're not gonna walk me through this? I could explain the mechanics to you, sure, but it wouldn't help. Trust your instinct. All you gotta do is listen to how the lock mechanism responds to what you're doing. Take what the lock gives you and adjust your technique accordingly. I can feel the chill of goosebumps behind my neck. Every lock is slightly different, so there isn't one catch-all solution I can tell you. It's different every time, so you have to learn to solve the puzzle by feeling it out. I've got no choice but to do as Anthony says. This has proved more difficult than it needs to because my hands won't stop shaking. Anthony places his hand on top of mine. Breathe. Try to relax. You're not in a rush. You got the lockpick ready. Now try different angles until you feel a shift in the lock. For a short while, the two of us sit in silence as I fiddle with the lock. What are you thinking about? You're working through whatever's keeping you up, right? Kind of. It's hard to take my attention off the lock. Makes sense. You're a beginner. Tell me about it while you work. I can't bring myself to bring up the truth yet, but if the man wants a rant he shall receive. Oh, there's this guy in my evening class. We're grouped together for a lab, and he just won't do any work. It's super frustrating because he knows that I care enough about my grade to cover for him, so he doesn't drag me down with him. Guy's a leech, and all his name brand clothes he likes to show off are dupes. Something metal drops to the floor. Ha! Well, you did it. Congratulations, Hime. You picked your first lock. I can't concentrate with the way he's staring at us like that, chat. Oh, those bedroom eyes. I picked the lock. I picked the lock of a pair of handcuffs with a paper clip. I can't contain my enthusiasm. I spring off the floor in excitement. Anthony's grin as big as I've ever seen it. Shame we couldn't solve your leech issue. Who cares about him? I don't want to spend any more time thinking about it. I do want to think about how cool that just was, though. Anthony lays more praise on me, and eventually we both retire to our rooms. Aw, cute! For a while, I'm too wired to even think about sleep, but once the winter's high wears off, I finally drift. It's amazing what a good night of sleep can do for a person. I definitely needed that after everything that's been happening the past few days. I also needed the mug of coffee Anthony left me on the kitchen counter. The eggs and bacon are a nice touch too. Additionally, the fact that the two sunny-side-up eggs and pieces break and formed a dopey smiley face sealed this morning as one of the greats. My roommate also left me a little note reminding me that skipping breakfast is bad. I tossed that little tidbit into the trash bin before heading out to class. The day's slate of classes were nothing to write home about. Not too boring, but nothing spectacular either. With classes out of the way, I begin making my way across the quad to retreat to my green oasis in the park. Man, with all this happening with Anthony, now I can't imagine Anthony as a yandere. Though the specification is that someone who's willing to kill for you, I have a feeling he already has no problem with the murder part of things. It's just what is gonna push him to do that for you that's the matter in his route, I think. In that way, he's the most normal one of all of them. En route, I spot the guy I dubbed the leech last night. We make eye contact and my stomach sinks as he bounds over to me. Yo, Art Sharp, we gotta talk. There are a million things I'd rather be doing is what I want to say. What actually comes out is, shoot, I guess? The leech's eyes rapidly scan our surroundings. If I didn't know him, I'd think he was nervous. Wait a second. No. Oh, no, there's no way. He's not gonna... I'll split this stupid lab assignments with you, okay? I think my lucky stars that the worst case scenario didn't just play out. But wait, what did he just say? You what? Are you deaf now? I said I'd help out and stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, message received. Good, now go tell your little motorcycle boyfriend to lay off me, got it? Motorcycle boyfriend? Leech rolls his eyes and smacks his tongue against the roof of his mouth. Man, I freaking did what he told me to do. I don't gotta deal with your brain damage. I'll see you in class. We got a truce there now. Ah... Anthony went to stand up for us, huh? I can only watch as the leech stomps away. Why is everyone being weird around me? Apparently, I said that last part out loud as I get a response. A meow from a cat I befriended yesterday. I give him a few good pets before setting down my backpack to fetch something special for that sweet girl. I made sure to prep a little bag of dried fruit last night, just in case I ran into my park buddy again. She gobbles up the fruit, stuffing the last few pieces into her mouth before scampering off. Aww. As I finish up my homework assignment in the park, my phone buzzes. A text from Anthony. He's been asking me to meet him in the quad. Easy enough, the park isn't far away from it anyway. A few minutes later, there I am, waiting on the curb of the road leading into campus. I hear it before I see it. An almost painfully loud rumbling gets closer and closer as the owner of the sound finally comes into view. A motorcycle pulls up next to me, midnight black and twinkling. The rider, face obscured by a helmet, opens a compartment on the bike and offers me a near identical helmet. Ah! Motorcycle boyfriend has arrived, chat. I motioned to the rider to take off his helmet. This is definitely Anthony. I don't know anyone else who dresses like the man in front of me, but we need to have a chat first. The rider does it as asked, gingerly removing the helmet, obscuring his face. Hey, you showed. Up for a little ride around town? Ah, he's so attractive. He is the greenest green flag of all of the guys that we've dated tonight. This is a great route to end the day on. Nice bike, and maybe I am. One of the first things I brought and paid for on my own dime. A real mechanical masterwork. Maybe isn't a yes. Correct. So, I take it you're the one the leech called my motorcycle boyfriend? Anthony's brow shoots straight up as his eyes widen. It takes him a beat to utter the words he's clearly confused by. Boyfriend? That's what he said. That one's got a colorful vocabulary, that's for sure. So you talked to him? Got him to magically change his mind about, well, being a leech? Yeah, pretty much. I ran into him, got mad, said my piece, and he understood me perfectly. Right. You know what? I won't ask. Thanks for having my back. Whatever you said to him really worked. I owed you a solution to your problem, didn't I? Just following through. He pauses, looking over his shoulder in what I want to say is bashfulness, but it's hard to tell with Anthony. Great, it's happy time over. Now can you grab onto my back and throw this helmet on? The two of us race around town on Anthony's motorcycle. Holding his waist tightly, I crane my head to the side to watch the buildings pass by in a blur. We seem to be gaining elevation. Anthony's pressure on the gas pedal steadily increasing, forcing me to hold on tighter. Anthony is solid. I can feel... He's what? I can feel the way his core muscles flex to hold him steady on the bike. Ooh. Hot. It's a little dizzying, but I'm saved as the motorcycle finally comes to a halt. I hop off the bike, eager to put a bit of distance between us for a second. We arrive at the cliff's edge overlooking the college town below. You can see our campus clearly from here too. Anthony sat down in some grass, leaning against his bike. His feet dangle over the overlook. I join him, sitting cross-legged so I don't accidentally take a tumble down the large hill. See that building? Next to the old admin office, there's a window. 2 of them, really. 3 floors up, 5 away from the leftmost one. He pauses. The light's on. She's home. My sister, Eleanor. She worries about me. Professor Eleanor? I don't know how to reassure her. I try to give her space, let her do her job, but I worry too. She tells me not to, but I can't help it. I come up here to worry. We eat dinner together sometimes. I stay with her when she cries in her room. Sometimes I wait for her to turn off the lights and tuck in for the night. Out here, I can be a sentry, make sure she's safe. He shakes his head, trying to slow off his reverie. Sorry I brought you here so you could enjoy the view. It's fine, Anthony. You're fine. I can keep you company while you worry. We sit like that until the sun fully retreats away from the horizon. I don't know what to make of the evening, but I feel closer to Anthony, and I think he feels more comfortable with me too. We get back to our dorm late, each of us heading to our own dens of respite. I flop onto my bed, plop in my headphones, and play some music. My jam sesh is interrupted by the sound of the front door clicking open. I jump out of bed. Anthony's mentioned doing a grocery run soon. There's some stuff I wanted to add to our list. I almost trip over myself trying to hustle to the door to catch my roommate in time. Anthony, where are you heading? Grocery run? It's late. Grocery store's closed. I've got a meeting with my study group. Don't wait up or anything. You know how these sessions can drag on. I'll try to be more quiet when I come back. Sure, have fun. Hope your brain doesn't explode. A faint smile, just the smallest turn of his lip. Thanks. At that, Anthony leaves the dorm. I decide to chill in the living room when I realize I forgot to pick up a package in the mailroom on the first floor. I throw on some sweats for the journey, but there's one small issue. The door is stuck. It won't open. The locks aren't on, yet it feels like there's a lock holding the door shut. This is crazy. Am I stuck in here? Is Anthony going to be able to get in or get me out? After pacing around the common area, I decide to kill time by watching some mindless late-night TV. Anthony's gotta be coming home soon, right? Oh. Alright, Anthony's one was honestly the most tame out of all of the routes. We did it, chat! We did it! We cleared the demo! Yay! Alrighty, guys. Thank you, Jojo, for joining me for the entirety of the time on TikTok. And thank you for those on Twitch and YouTube for joining us as well. I might have missed some messages on YouTube. Okay, never mind. I did not. There were no messages. Good timing. Yeah, the clock just struck 11. it is about time to go, guys. But I hope that you enjoyed this playthrough of the of the Knee Deep in Love demo. Hold on, let me just change my setup here. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying all this setup, but let me know what you guys think of it. Okay, let me go to my default. Oh, I had so much fun. I hope you did too, chat. That was a really good demo. I felt like everything wrapped up quite nicely without it being like too long. It was approximately it was approximately 1 hour for the prologue, and then wait, how many hours did we play? 1 hour for the prologue, then approximately 40 minutes each. So if you guys want to experience the stories again and, you know, romance them for yourself, pick some different options, feel free to go and download this demo from comfortkumastudio.io and have a wonderful day. Gonna rest soon. Yes, indeed, I am going to rest. In fact, I'm gonna be raiding out right about now. So I'm just gonna go and see who is live at the moment. I don't know if anybody is playing this. I guess it's just me. But what we can do today is I'm gonna be raiding a very special friend of mine. Her name is Romeko, and she just debuted a new model today. It's also her birthday. So let's go wish her a happy birthday and wonderful debut, okay? For those on TikTok, we won't be rating her here because I don't think she goes live on here. And for those on YouTube, I'll see you guys next time as well. So come and tune in next time. Thank you, Jojo, again for sticking around. And the 9K hearts, oh my gosh, good luck for your exam. All the best. I hope you have a fantastic time, or that you had a fantastic time. Please join us next time as well. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Goodbye to those on TikTok first. Sayonara, jane, mata ne. Oyasumi. See you. Okay, we're gonna end on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. And for those on here, have I already typed out the raid? Okay, I think I haven't. Thank you for the stream here.